Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and our non-conforming friends, welcome back to another hectic and late episode of Minhal, Wardens of the Vale. This is session 4. Um, Welcome, adventurers. Welcome, viewers. Glad to be here. We're going to start off with a recap. Um, this will be very helpful because Nick wasn't here. But you don't have to be too detailed because there is actually some scene work to work some of this stuff in, but you can say whatever you need to say. JD, go ahead and take it away.
All right. Well, last week we had ourselves a social get together. It was fun. uh, Upon arrival back at the Warden's headquarters, we found that our trainer, our drill instructor, was being laid to rest. We got to help with some of the initial ceremony for that, those of us that wanted to do so. But orders were orders, and we had to leave before the ceremony officially began. We had been dispatched to a gathering at the what was the name? Sallow House?
Yes. Lord and Lady
Uh,
Sallow.
the home of Lord and Lady Sallow, where they were hosting a gathering for the nobility. Many of whom, most of whom, I believe, at this gathering, are the resurrected. Uh, about a 50-50 split, probably. The gathering, our captain, Sarah Imberhilt, was intending to attend this meeting to lobby the nobility for funding endowments for the Wardens. Turns out that's maybe, but we had a few opportunities to stake the place out and kind of, scope it out before she arrived. We, my character Ashok, Billy's character Illyrian, Bob's character Crispin, and Emily's character Bumble were sent early so that we could scope out the security situation. Nick's character Vin was sent on a side quest back over to the Norlo Tower to check out some kind of evidence that Magister Valeth had uncovered. And while we were investigating the scene before the boss arrived, we discovered that Crispin has some dubious history with some of the city's nobility. A particular noble gave him the stink eye as soon as they laid eyes on him. When Crispin approached to speak to the man, he and his entourage immediately informed him in no uncertain terms that they were not going to talk to him at all. And the guy pretty much, turned his back on Crispin to walk out to the gardens. And Crispin's response to being snubbed in this way was to use prestidigitation to make it sound and smell like the man had shat himself. It was kind of hilarious, really embarrassing for the noble in question, and he pops back up a little later. We went on, bumped into Magister Valeth, had a conversation where the Magister informed my character, Ashok, that he had just in the last short little while been informed of a dragon attack to the south of the city. He didn't think it was related to the project we're working on and the investigation into the death of Marin Colt, but, somebody probably needs to check that out, right? Right, of course. And then the captain arrived. Oh, wait, did Bumblebee's scene in the garden happen before the captain got there, or was that going on during?
In lore, it would have been like kind of simultaneous, but
Okay.
I think the Bumblebee scene happened before.
Yeah, I think the Bumblebee scene happened before the captain arrived. So Bumblebee had, sought out and failed to find a milkshake at the open bar. Um, the lack of a milkshake did, in fact, take Bumblebee to the yard, um, where she encountered this, extremely irate and embarrassed noble. She then challenged him to a wizard's duel using prestidigitation. It went poorly for the noble, as one might expect, because, well, he's a fop and a dabbler, and, well, she's a student. She takes her magic seriously. Meanwhile, the captain arrived. There were a few words spoken here and there, a few greetings made. The host of the party, a Lord Vane, was it?
Aldrich Vane, yes.
Aldrich Vane, that's right. Got up in front of the crowd and said, "Hey, everybody, can I have your attention, please? This here is Captain so-and-so, blah, blah, blah," with a message from the Wardens. The captain got up, made her impassioned plea that, hey, there's terrible things afoot. We have to seek out and find and root out this terrible dragon cult that has come along. And as she's leaving the stage after making that impassioned plea, Lord Vane, the host of the party, flutters open his cloak, and we see that he has the sigil for the dragon cult stitched into the inside of his cloak. We proceeded to look around the room and investigate a little more thoroughly, and realized very quickly that literally every one of these people in the room is wearing the sigil of the Ashen Covenant on their person somewhere. Talk about preaching to the wrong room. We bundled up the captain, and we hurried away from the scene before anything could go terribly wrong right there in front of all the nobles. I'm reasonably confident that it's going to catch us on the road back to the Warden's headquarters as we make our way there now. That about cover it, Frankie?
It does, and actually it doesn't. And you all
What'd I
make
miss?
it back to the hall.
Oh, okay. I didn't miss anything. The terrible doesn't happen
Correct.
yet. Got it.
And the captain tells you all that she needs to write some missives and get a plan together, and that she will meet you all in the galley in the morning. Vin had his own trip to the spire, in which he met with Magister Valeth, who showed him some things. And we're going to open up at the next morning. You all step down. The galley is the one room of the Warden Hall that always smells like a building that's lived in. The high windows on the east wall lit in the cool gray of a brightened dawn. You can hear the first bells at the stone hold. The sun is not quite over some of the towers, and the light is flat as it comes in those windows. There's some long oak tables that run the length of the room, polished as best they can be. Most of them are secondhand. And Bram Kettlehook, the quartermaster, is in and out of the kitchen with a wooden tray. He's carrying out bowls of porridge and kind of laying them out. He's got a clay pot of black tea with 2 small pots of honey. One thing that you guys notice is, like, there's not a whole lot of wardens here yet. And as you approach your normal table, you find that Vinganal is already there, sitting at the head of the table. He's wearing, the working leathers that he wore to the to the spire. He's already got a cup of tea. And he's got a leather portfolio sitting on the table in front of him. It's not opened yet. You could tell he did not go to bed. He did not sleep. Between me and Nick, the captain ordered him to go to sleep, but he did not. He chose to just go. He's an elf. He doesn't actually need to sleep. And as you guys approach, he looks up at you guys, And you all take your seats. And I will allow each of you. Vin knows what he knows. You guys know what you know. And both of you don't know to cross. So I'm going to open it up with you guys and allow you guys to kind of brief each other on the goings on of the night before.
Gentlemen, how was your evening at the gala?
Treacherous.
Oh, it was great, Vin. You should have been there. It was fantastic.
If only I could have been.
Mm.
Anything noteworthy?
I look around at Illyrian. I look over at Bumblebee and Crispin. I shrug. No big deal. The captain went to this gala to appeal for endowments from the nobility to fund the Wardens for the next year or so. And we discovered that most of the nobles in the room are wearing the sigil of the Ashen Covenant on their persons while they're getting together like this. We may have shown up in the wrong room.
You don't say.
Yep, it was interesting. We also found out that Crispin, and I kind of shoot little finger guns over at Crispin across the table. Crispin has a fantastic way of winning friends and influencing people.
You mean
And
more than
evidently
just that beautiful
Bumblebee's
face?
Oh yes, but I'll let him be the one to share that, because I never did hear how you know the gentleman, Crispin. Any thoughts?
I'll let you guys know if we ever see him again.
I really feel like it might be important to know ahead of time, but whatever.
That's not the only nobleman Crispin seems to have put on the wrong foot.
Oh,
Are
which
you going to
one?
talk about
What?
Marielle and Thomas?
An old bat at the bar and her son both seem very put off by Crispin.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Oh,
How
yes.
exciting.
They very much believe that Crispin's heritage is.
Well, it's unfortunate. I guess I was looking to make friends everywhere. I guess that's a dead dream now. Oh well.
Well, you could call us your friends. Kind of.
Well, he can call us whatever he wants to, but saying we're flying Pegasi doesn't make us so.
Something tells me like we weren't gonna make any friends in that place.
No, I somehow doubt it myself.
I don't know. They like me fine.
You know what?
Yeah, they knew your family line.
It's a little surprising. They did know who we were.
Yeah, I found very few people willing to talk to me. Magister Valeth was quite friendly. Does
How about-
anybody
How about
Yeah.
Aldrich Vane? Did you meet that guy?
got to listen to him talk? Didn't get to meet him.
He spoke. Oh, are you lying, JD?
Well,
He spoke directly to you.
Yes.
He knew your oath, remember?
Yeah. He
Remember
knows
how
all
freaked
about
out
me.
you were that he knew your oath?
that's right. I had forgotten all about him.
You were too focused on duty.
Do
Though
you have
I
any
would,
drinks?
Duty.
I would pose a question.
Poop joke.
Valen left before we noticed the symbols. Did anyone see one on him?
Valeth? I
Valen.
will allow a perception check. Post. If anybody remembers here. Let's see if anybody.
I don't know how to access my character with a map not up.
No,
Just
the
from
map.
D&D
Oh, crap.
Beyond.
I'm sorry. The map is up. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's up now. I forgot to click the start game button.
You're good. You're good. Okay. Perception.
I told you, tonight's just not going my way.
That was not a good perception check. But
No,
but
it wasn't aggressive for me either.
but Emily got a 19. Bumblebee.
Heck yeah.
With a
Wait,
19,
I got a 19.
Magister Valeth, and they describe it to you. He wore nothing of the sort anywhere on his person, and he never has, as far as you know, Bumblebee.
That's good.
I did come across something that stuck in my brain.
Yes.
And I look around the table and I look around and make sure nobody's paying close attention to us. How well do any of us actually know Lisa Marr, the captain's aide?
She's been here since before you've gotten here. She would have done your intake paperwork. She's always with the captain.
Does anybody
personally
know if
don't know
she has
her.
family at Norlo? You remember the magister that was operating the anti-magic gate at the spire? Yes?
Mhm.
Yes.
It sticks out to me that her last name was Marr as well.
Mm-hmm.
And though I cannot recall her first name at the moment, it makes me wonder if there might be some family connection.
I will give you this for free. That is her sister.
Okay, sisters. So is that something we know, or is that something we've been told by someone recently?
Just following that line, perhaps you asked around, and yeah, she has a sister at the
Okay.
spire.
Lord Vane.
I want to say her name started with an A. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I do believe I had a token for her, so I could tell it to you in just a second.
Yeah.
Ayla.
Lord.
And
Ayla?
Ayla.
Yeah. Lord Vane knew a great deal about me and my circumstances in life. Far more than the anti-magic gate should have been able to tell him. And I kind of wonder if the Mars sisters might not be a conduit of information from the Wardens back to the conspiracy. Because Lisa did know we were going to the lowers yesterday.
Well, we'll just have to keep our eye on that, won't we? Maybe we could plant a false line, a little bit of information that isn't true, and see how far it travels, right?
Not a bad idea.
With
Then
who?
you learned some things too. What are you going to share?
Well, I'm letting JD finish up here.
No, I think I'm pretty well at the end of what I've got.
Okay. So, I met with Magister Valeth yesterday, just before the gala, and he sent me to the Spire to find out some information about a one Cyril Vane, great-great-grandfather of Aldrich Vane and lucky recipient of his life back via Winter's Wish 19 years ago. 20 years ago. 19 years ago, he came back to the Spire and reinstated. After it was determined that he was perished, he was, listed as such, but came back, reinstated himself, and has been doing some work at the Spire. But he's come under suspicion in the past few months. Hears that some pre-cataclysm materials regarding dragons has been accessed by not just Cyril Vane, but numerous times over by Cyril Vane at a clip of once about every 4 to 5 weeks for the past, say, 7 or so months. Valeth more or less asked me to try to look into the situation at large. Nothing untoward on the surface. He tended to come nighttime hours when the place wasn't open to the public, but having access and his own credentials, he was able to get in, get the materials he needed, and by all accounts was just referencing documents, was listing the documents looked at, returning them when he was done. They are always inspected for you know tears, markings, things like that. Never anything left behind. So I was asked to look into this a bit more, and I did find some things, quite a few things. And one of the things I had found was that it seems like Cyril Vane is definitely up to something with a cult. There is some sort of near done process that is taking place, something that started long before um, Boland's Folly, something that was meant to endure, not endure as in to say survive the entire event bar none, but endure beyond it, endure for centuries beyond it, and almost use it as a way to disguise activities through various pieces of evidence. I've been able to find out that Vane is, if not leading this whole thing, is a very important part of it, getting them information out of the ancient texts from Norlo Spire and having access to it. Somebody that at some point we're going to need to confront. I just don't know if it's the best idea to go against Vane directly or try to get at him through alternate means, such as his family, Aldrich, or threaten his position at the Spire. Who knows? But in looking into some of these things, it's very interesting to hear that you all are now seeing the that you all saw that symbology at the event after Valeth left. It's very disturbing.
They were very open about it. It was extremely disturbing.
Another quick thing to point out. Had you ever noticed a old family crest of the Vane family, a single tower on the crest? Was it a star over the tower, Frankie? I can't remember. What was it? It was a tower and something else.
Yeah, I believe it was. I would have to go back and
It was
read
like a
it again
star or a
myself.
moon or something over the tower, but it was just a tall pillar tower with something over top of it. And that is not the current Vane family crest. That goes back to before the Cataclysm. Still not all the answers to the questions that we need, but the Vane family is up to something. And I
And
reported this to the captain. I can't
yeah,
remember her name now. It's
and
slipping me.
almost Sarah Emberhill, and almost on
Yes.
cue as you say that, the galley door opens, and Captain Sarah Amberhill is in working linen, and she's got a field coat, not in her dress kit, um, not all polished up. She's dressed in working clothes, and she's wearing Marin's pin on her lapel, and she crosses to the table. Lysa is at her shoulder, and she's got what appears to be the map that's normally on Sarah's desk under her arm and a single stack of papers. And she crosses to the head of the table opposite of Vigonal, and she stops. And Bram, noticing her come in, immediately goes to retrieve another wooden tray. And you're starting to think that this has become your briefing room, which is probably why others are being held out. And she approaches, and she looks at you, Vin, and goes, "Something tells me you didn't sleep like I told you to."
Vin's just gonna give her a quick wink and say, "Why, Captain, I would never disobey a direct order."
Let's hope so. I'm going to need you at full capacity today. Did you brief everyone?
I was in the process of it. I may not have gotten to every single detail.
Outstanding.
They know the summary, though.
Well, you guys eat. We have time to do this properly. And on her side of the table, she brought tea and food, and she kind of just looks at it. She has Lysa full out the map, and she's like, at 4 this morning, Warden Vin came back from Norlo Spire and gave me a briefing of the kind that he gave you. I'm going to give you the operationally useful subset of that.
Thank you. Appreciate
The
it.
rest you'll hear in pieces when I judge that you're ready for those pieces. You will know what you need to know when you need to know it. It seems that the evidence is pointing that the name that we're looking for is Lord Cyril Vane. He is Aldrich's great-great-grandfather resurrected, and he's currently in resident at the Vane Estate's East Wing. And she taps a estate on the Brighton map that's been circled. He's been, it would seem, quietly running this cult's floor work at Norlo Spire under his own credentials, which were reactivated post-wish through the Vane family endowment. At 6-week intervals for the past 6.5 months. If he is not the leader, then he is a high priest. I'm not sure what they call them. I believe that Vane is the V on the slip, and she pulls out that letter that you had found.
Yeah.
Lord Aldrich, it seems, is the public face. I believe the man we're chasing is Cyril. You know what Vane wore in his cloak lining last night. You know what every named noble in that room was wearing in some form. It seems that the Covenant has a noble class. And that's the world we are going to operate in this week. So for this week, I have 3 rules. And I'm going to need you to repeat these 3 rules back to me so that I know that you understand them. And if you break them, it is with the knowledge that you gave me your understanding. Rule 1, we do not move on the Vane family until that we have them in a room with no doors, if you know what I mean. 2, we do not surface the spire implications outside of this hall without my order. And 3, we do not name a V until we are sure and we can prove it. Ashik, what's rule number 1?
We do not move on the veins until we have them in a room with no doors.
Good. Bumblebee, rule 2.
Do not surface Spire applications unless direct orders.
Yes, this is a very important rule for you, young lady. Illyrian, rule 3.
We do not name a V until we are certain we can prove it.
Good. So
Captain?
yes,
I have a question.
I will
How
try to give
much
you an
of
answer.
how much of your current planning and preparation has Lisa Marr been involved in?
All of it.
Her sister was at the gathering last night as one of the representatives of the Spire. Aldrich Vane knew things about my personal history that Lisa is privy to, but no one from the Spire should have been.
That's interesting. You didn't tell me this last night. However, if you're talking about the ward reading that he mentioned to you, there are many ways that he could have done that, but I understand. So, Lysa, dear, I'm very sorry for this. And she will cast Zone of Truth and tell you to ask.
Lisa, I am very sorry. I truly am. I'm standing in the zone of truth also, so, I'm being honest myself. I do not want to believe that you have anything to do with this. Have you shared any information about our investigation with your sister?
While I understand my relation is what drew this, and I understand the circumstances in which you feel you need to ask, so I will try not to be offended as I tell you I would never betray the Wardens.
Very well.
That's
I'm
not an
satisfied.
answer.
No.
Okay.
There it is. You have
Cap-
my sincere apologies for the question needing to be asked. I am deeply sorry.
I am deeply offended. She can't say anything else. The spell is dropped.
Captain, I have a different question.
Yes.
No.
Your invitation to the gala, was that before or after we recovered Marin's body?
Before, I asked for an invitation 2 months ago.
I have to assume they know that you're looking into the cult. Which leads me to ask, was there an ulterior motive in issuing your invitation?
Well, one would think that not everyone in that room was wearing the sigils, neither of the Sallows. So I must believe that they were ignorant to what Vane has organized. I personally asked for the invitation, though. They didn't reach out to me. It was supposed to be the council aides were present and taking notes. It was supposed to be. That is a major voting block. And it was fully intended to be a fundraising effort. Aldrich Vane represents the Resurrected Nobles block. So, while I don't believe it was their intention, I do believe they wanted to know how much we knew, and flaunting that little symbol around was part of that.
Hunting for a reaction.
I think so. If you remember your contact in the lowers, Pip,
Mm-hmm.
said that
Yes.
there would be a meeting this week.
one we couldn't buy our way into.
I hope that by sundown, we can have an address and a plan. If we can find this place, Cyril may attend, he may not. If he does, we get both. If he doesn't, we could still get a room full of inner ring nobles caught at a private gathering with the materials of banned dragon cults on the table. And that is a case that can produce a writ of arrest. And a writ of arrest is how we get to Cyril's door. So
that's the plan then. Writ of
you
arrest
all
to get to access to Cyril.
will be escorting me to Stonehold this morning.
By your command.
And we will try our best not to split the company today. Last week, the cult put a kill team on you. This week, the cult may put 2, or whoever walks alone. So we will move as a unit. We'll go to Stonehold, perhaps visit the record room. We may be at the Spire by midday, and hopefully the lowers this afternoon. Hopefully, by sundown, we'll be back in the hall with an address, and we can start to plan. I will brief Mother Carr and Captain Torsten at Stonehold while you all are in the records. That's the only piece of today I will do without all of you in the room. And she nods at Lisa, and Lisa steps up and she hands each of you a sheet. I need to find the sheet on my notes here.
It's an NDA, folks.
It's more of an ROE.
Yeah, not the same thing.
I'm going to post this into the Discord under the lore and info channel. So you guys are going to do that. Then, so the plan is to do the public records work at the council in the Spire, do some plainclothes surveillance in the lowers, plainclothes presence at Noble Glass public events for observation only. We're going to have some conversations. We're going to workshop surveillance. We're going to talk to Sergeant Halvor, who you all met last week and turned over, or 2 weeks ago, or was it last week? 2 weeks ago.
I think that's actually where we started last week.
Yeah.
Just turning over the body.
Well,
Yep, you're right. Defensive engagements only if attacked. Take prisoners alive if you can. Bodies do not talk. Things you are not going to... Yes, please. Please no fireballs indoors.
That's not fair.
I put that rule in specifically for you. So we will not be tailing or surveilling Lord Cyril Vane in person. We will not discuss this case outside of this hall. If you see Drelev, do not engage him. Turn the other way. There you go. I don't know why I put Lysa on there.
I was going to say, Lysa is apparently on the ban list despite having been cleared.
And despite writing it so that was a
Yeah.
mistake.
Whoops,
Shattering
toasty.
your brain.
As
Slice
for
it,
your
eat some
southern
and sleep.
dragon sighting that was reported, I sent Warden Bryn Vale and his company to investigate that claim. Just so you are aware that we cannot ignore it due to it being a dragon sighting report, but I am also not pulling you off of this to go and chase that. And no
You're some nice
fireballs.
guy.
She looks at you
Aw.
directly, Bumblebee.
I sink in my chair in disappointment.
Okay.
I lean over and whisper very, very softly to Bumblebee. When it's time, you'll know.
Okay.
Finish your meals. Meet me in the courtyard in 15 minutes. And she has Lysa collect everything up, and she turns. She goes without touching her tea or the food.
Last question as she's leaving.
Yep.
Briefing document states plain clothes presence at public events and in the lowers. Does that mean we are supposed to be out of armor and out of
No, the
uniform?
plain clothes will be the guards that are going
Okay.
to escort you on this. We're involving the guards.
Okay.
Are the guards fellow wardens or the city guard?
The city guard, you turned over the sigil. You involved
Yes.
them.
Okay.
So the hall courtyard at a quarter past the second bell is busy with the morning working shift. Stable hands at the gate. And Sarah gets you guys into formation at the gate without much ceremony. Form up. 2 columns. We walk. And you all step through the arch onto the processional road. You all fall in behind her. She does not look back to see whether or not you're keeping lines like you are supposed to. You're coming. That's what matters. Early morning on the processional. The East Quarter is open for trade. Bakers are cooling loaves on plank racks. There's some Norlo faculty that Bumblebee recognizes at a coffee cart, getting some coffee poured out of a copper kettle. There's a vegetable cellar in the lee of a stone hole buttress with a wooden cart of late season root crops. The light is cool gray, and the sun is starting now to crest up over the towers, and it's starting to warm up a little bit. Halfway along the processional at the corner, at a street called Lord Mayor's Walk, there's a man dressed in Drelev house garb, wearing the crest, and he's leaning against a cornerstone. He's maybe 40. It's not Theron. He's wearing a dark coat over his livery. He's got a set in his jaw, and he sees you guys, but he doesn't move. Looks like he's logging that you're there. And you all walk.
Yep.
The
A shock.
Stoneholds. Yeah, go ahead.
A shock's movement through the city is extremely businesslike. Hood back, shoulders out, hand on sword hilt, shield on his arm, ready to roll. And the guy on the street corner, the Drelev householder that is giving us the stink eye and noting our presence, yeah, I give the stink eye right back to him.
I'm not even looking at him.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't react. He just kind of watches as you all pass. When you get to the Stonehold, the east gate is open for the day's session. There's some council aids on the broad steps that lead up to the main fortress. Um, they've got some morning writs on them. A small clutch of citizens with grievance papers is starting to form up at the public petitions bench in the courtyard. There's 2 watch guards at the door, and they nod to Sarah and salute as she approaches. She doesn't stop to speak with them. She returns to the salute with courtesy and heads into the stonehold with you all and cuts to the right and starts going up uh, the steps. The records office is on the 2nd floor. The council chamber are 2 above that. You guys know. So Sarah leads you up the stone stairs to the records office door at the top of the 2nd floor landing. It's kind of propped open with a wooden wedge. Inside is a long stone room with long oak working tables. There's a clerk at a high desk near the door. Ledger stacks along the east wall are arranged by family and decade. So if you wanted to look at the vein material, you know that it occupies an entire shelf. Well thumbed. There's a young woman. Yeah,
Just note, you said the captain has split off from us already.
she's about to.
Okay. Before she goes her way, I am going to take a moment and catch her attention, Captain. May I? And put a hand out to put a hand on her shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and cast aid for the day.
Okay.
It affects 3 targets. It will be the captain, Bumblebee, and Crispin. So
Okay.
the VIP and the 2 squishies
Yeah.
get 5 extra hit points added onto their regular maximum.
Vin
And
gives that a silent nod of approval as he notices a shock do that.
I'm not that squishy compared to the others.
Yeah.
you've got a low AC compared to me.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I mean, go on, argue the point.
I think everybody's got a low AC compared to you, but nonetheless.
It's my job to stand in front and draw fire. Duh.
The young woman behind the desk, she's wearing very formal gray robes, looks up when you all enter. Wardens, Captain, Maithwin Sorrow, how may I help you this morning? The captain...
I got this.
Go ahead.
Unless you want the captain to
No,
handle
you
it.
can. I left it open for you because she does plan on leaving you, so...
Miss Sarah, good morning. And
it's
this is where
sorrow?
a shock does come.
Like being
Sorrow?
sad?
I beg your pardon. I misunderstood you, Frankie. I'm sorry. The character would not have made the mistake.
It's funnier if you did.
Impeccable as shock.
Yeah. But a shock does something that seems out of character to the 3 of you who know him. He's actually nice and smiles a little. Good morning, Miss Sorrow. We are looking for some information. Do we need to sign in with what we're looking up, or will you simply log it as we go?
No logs will be made of what you pull. These are all public records, of course. Only if you need copies made, which will have to be paid for. Of course, there's the small clerical fee. And then if records are taken out, that is logged.
Of course. Thank you ever so much. Have a wonderful day.
Could I direct you to where you are looking?
I think I see what we're looking for, actually.
Of course. Well, if you need anything, I'll be here.
Can I make a persuasion check to keep her kind of the idea being to keep her distracted from what we're looking for, and more to focus on the handsome half elf with a nice smile and sad eyes.
But the handsome elf will be moving to the shelves. I don't understand how you can do this.
Because I'm not gonna actually go to the shelf to look at stuff because I suck at investigation rolls. That's somebody else's job. I'm here to distract the lady.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
It's only a 10.
Okay. That is noted. The rest of you have open access to the records. You can pull any ledger. Crispin, you can pull any ledger on public
Wow, that
records.
sounds suspiciously permissive.
As an
And
aside, Vin is gonna kind of give Illyrian a look and note, see, Shock's able to do that because of his human side. There are things they're good for.
Ah,
Did you see how clumsy it
Wow.
was? Are you confident he's good at it?
His smile is touching. He's a very handsome man. You can tell Vin is just trying to say a couple nice things in lieu of, anything bad.
wow. Can I hear Illyrian gnashing his teeth or puking in his mouth, or is it just implied?
I was debating whether or not I should leave this channel open for you to have heard Vin's comment.
Vin isn't hiding his comment.
Fair
We're
enough.
walking away, I'm sure, at this point, but it's not like he's trying to whisper or anything. He
Oh
just
yeah.
says it. Just,
Oh, so he heard for sure. Yeah, never mind.
I'm going to leave you all to this.
I'm
I
just rolling
have
my
council
eyes.
members to speak with. And the captain steps out.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm gonna stroll down the aisles. Just I don't intend to stop at anything in particular. I'm just
You
gonna
want to
take
reach in
note
and
of.
pull?
I'm sorry, I just want to what?
Said, do you want to just reach in and pull?
I don't want to pull
Can we
anything from the shelf yet.
Okay.
I want to. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if there's a way to know if what is the contents of it are exactly what we need based on the titles.
This room
Mm-hmm.
stretches.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a public records, man. There's a lot here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you know the Dewey Decimal System.
Well enough, actually, but
There are a lot of records in here, but you have names.
yeah,
We have Bumblebee, a professional student.
it's true.
Yeah.
You make your way to the vein shelf. And there are a lot of records here, and you kind of just reach in and grab one. Give me an investigation roll.
Oh, on that one, yeah.
Yeah, and with a nat 1, what you pull out
I would like to
is
give Billy my inspiration from having done the recap.
that was Bumblebee.
Oh,
Wait.
Oh no, I rolled the
didn't
nat
roll.
one.
Oh,
I rolled.
I was asking Bumblebee for the roll.
Oh.
I
Oh wait,
apologize.
I can roll.
Yeah,
That was good because
that's worse.
I mean,
how do
the
we get worse
dice.
than a nat 1? Jeez, guys.
No, they were both nat ones. I just have a better modifier.
That is amazing. Do you have inspiration, Emily?
Yeah, I still have an inspiration
Yes,
from.
you could use it if you want to.
Okay, I use inspiration.
Roll
Right,
again.
uncheck it and roll again.
Perfect idea.
I swear to God.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
this is an improvement.
No,
6 is better than any number we've
It
gotten on
is.
this
Oh my
so far.
gosh.
it
Lord
is. You reach in and You know, these are public records. These aren't spell books and scrolls and dragon books and the things you're used to. You reach in and you just pull, and what you get is like the equivalent of the biblical. This guy begat this guy who begat this guy who begat this guy. Like the whole. It's just. It is just like the entire family tree recorded, like as far back as records will allow, and nothing of use in this. And everybody who said, "Well, she's the student," kind of looks at you. And
Hmm.
I'm gonna blame it on my height and that I only grabbed a book within my reach.
That's great.
No, I
true.
mean,
That's
What do you
actually
expect? I
good.
can only reach the second shelf.
Like obviously,
That's
I'm not gonna put the good books on the second shelf.
Wow.
No one else pick a
I
book.
still can't believe you both rolled a natural
That
one.
one, yeah.
Hey
It's
man.
not.
Tuesday night, Billy. How many nat ones in a row did we watch you guys
Three.
roll?
We rolled
Three?
three out of 4 rolls were nat ones.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
It's been a rough week with the dice gods.
I made them mad, but they can suck it up.
Well, does somebody else want to try to pull something?
We pulled a different book.
Yeah, I want to try to
Okay,
pull
you know.
what I can find on the Vane family.
Yeah.
Let me do my investigation.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's rolling off screen.
19,
A
thank goodness.
19 for the fighter. You guys should be ashamed of yourself.
And you see one
I
labeled.
did just pull an all-nighter, so maybe my brain is already in that mode.
Also, let's be clear. Vin and I are both royals, but Vin clearly paid attention in his lessons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you kind of see, and you get to the section labeled financial records, and then you see one labeled endowments, and you pull it. And
Beautiful.
you find the record of the Vane family's Norlo Spire endowments. And these go all the way back to the Old Kingdom, but they stopped shortly after the folly, and they were reactivated and significantly increased exactly 19 years ago. The ledger entry from 19 years ago seems to be like it's been looked at and quite a bit. And then you also, with a 19 in the same set of ledgers, find out that 6 years ago, a new line item appears labeled Senior Reference Floor Operational Stipend for Restricted Materials. And it's approximately 200 gold per month, drawn against the endowment, paid to the Spire's reference floor operating budget directly. So that restricted floor that he visits is getting quite the slush fund.
Interesting.
For the last 6 years.
Hey, Frankie.
Yes?
Side note, I was looking at something. I think Emily is missing a background feature.
Oh.
Didn't she take the scribe feature that gives her some kind of research bonus? Shouldn't or did you? What background did you take, Emily? I don't recall.
I'm a researcher. Is this feature researcher?
Yes, that's the one.
And
What
what's
do I
it
do with
say?
it? When you attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore, if you do not know that information, you often know where and from whom you can obtain it. Usually, this information comes from a library, a scriptorium, university, or a sage or other learned person or creature. Your DM might roll that the knowledge you seek is secreted away in almost inaccessible place, or that it simply cannot be found. Unearthing the deepest secrets of the multiverse can require an adventure or even a whole campaign.
Yeah. She got a really crappy roll. She knows where to look. It's right here in front of her. Anybody else want to roll for some more? So you got that, and actually you got a 19, so you get all 3 bits of information. The other one, there have been 3 transfers of roughly 200 gold each, 6 weeks apart in the last 6 months. That were personally transferred on top of the stipend by Magister Vane's authorization. And if you look at the dates, they match the dates that Vin has for his visits.
Okay.
I think we should definitely like copy this down. So, we'll pay the clerical fee or whatever the hell. And get a copy of
Well, that's
this.
if we want to have
Yeah.
somebody do it for
Yeah.
us.
Can I just copy it myself? I carry paper and pen as a part of the forgery kit.
Yeah, you do. You could copy it yourself. The records are leaving the room though. You're still gonna have to pay the silver. Silver per page.
Mm.
Well, that seems
Yeah,
A 10 persuasion
whatever.
was not enough to distract her. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
The fee is nominal. That's fine. Whatever.
I'd prefer them not know what we copied down.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
if you write it, she's not going to know exactly what you're writing.
No, but she knows what book we wrote from.
Yes, she will know that you are taking Vane records out.
Hey, Frankie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and try that investigation roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna speak psychically to my brother.
Nice.
Act as if the book you picked up is the wrong book. Close it with some attitude and put it back.
And hears that. He looks up, snaps the book shut, and says, "Damn." Puts it back down.
Okay. So you pull some residency documentation, and you find a name, Lord Mardevin Vane, who is also a resurrected Vane. And he is registered at a Vane townhouse at 14 Spirewatch Row in the Norlo district.
Okay.
Says he has
What was his
been
first
living
name
in there.
again?
Mardevin, Mardevin.
Okay.
Says he's been living at the townhouse for 12 years on the residency rolls, and he's listed as a private gentleman of leisure, retired from family pre-folly trade. He's Aldrich's great uncle by modern reckoning, Cyril's nephew by pre-folly reckoning. So the information you're really gaining from this is the Vane family has more than one active resurrected ancestor in Brighton.
Mm-hmm.
There are marriage records in this book on the Vane family. But what you notice with a 20 is Cyril's branch is not shown on the public tree. It's been scrubbed from the records.
Really? What about Mardevin? Is he in there?
He is. Spouse is deceased pre-folly.
Interesting.
So she was not resurrected.
Who is older, Cyril or Mardevin? Because the family relationship.
Cyril is Mardevin's uncle.
Okay.
So these records have been altered. I hate to handhold.
Yeah.
But perhaps you could ask the nice lady if anybody's accessed these records recently.
Yeah. So I've got the book here that says, one book says this guy is part of this family tree, and one book's got the family tree and he's not on it. So I'll go back to the desk and I will smile to the nice lady again. And I am going to ask her if she can tell me who has been accessing these records. And
Yeah,
we'll give that persuasion check another
I was
try.
getting ready to say it's going to take a persuasion check.
Just bribe her.
19 is very good. Normally we don't share that kind of information, especially if it's a family member who's accessing their own records. But you all have been quite nice, so I will let you know that Lord Aldrich has visited several times over the past couple of months, stating inaccuracies in the records. And
I see. It's very strange.
It is an odd thing to have that glaring a discrepancy in a public record, ma'am. How would this be reconciled?
typically, a member of a family, as long as he has two witnesses to the error, can have the records amended. However, Aldrich is quite the important person, so telling him no is not something that one does.
So you
They
just
can
don't do
help
your
it.
job at all, then. You just be letting
Excuse
people
me?
change their records. You just be telling us the information you're not supposed to.
Oh.
Ow.
Brother.
Oh my gosh.
Have you found what you
Vin,
needed?
Vin, this is why we don't
It's
let you
time
talk
for my
straight.
lunch break. I
Finn is
believe
just
I'm
appalled.
closing
This
the
is
office.
like he bit his tongue when she said we're not supposed to say anything, but she told us because
It's a 19 persuasion roll.
Holy crap! But yeah, Vin stills his tongue at this point and says, "We may still be looking."
I will tell you, you guys got the like big ones, the big the big threads that were there.
Okay.
Finally, after those ones. Go ahead and give me a
You know-
perception roll as well, somebody, if they'd like, as you're kind
I will
of
roll perception.
chastising this clerk.
Oh gosh.
With a 14 and a 23, you definitely see it. You see a paper pinned above the desk behind her that has the block vote calendar. And Aldrich Vane's
It has the what calendar?
the block vote.
Block vote.
The Vane block, the Resurrected Noble supplemental vote is
Mhm.
tomorrow at noon.
Of course it is. Does it say where? Or is it commonly known where?
Yeah, votes are held in the council chamber.
Got it. Okay.
Is there a public forum for that, or is that a private?
Block votes are open to the public. One may attend if they wish.
I have this weird feeling that their meeting that Pip clued us in about it almost has to be tonight, because I guarantee they're going to want to try some last minute shenanigans to try to sway that block vote tomorrow.
That only makes so much sense. I totally agree with you.
Or it could be tomorrow following it.
I suppose that's true too, but now that the young lady has gone on her break and gone to the office and closed the door because my brother-in-law is a ill-mannered buffoon, or maybe he's just racist and doesn't like humans. I don't know.
It wouldn't surprise
the
me.
latter's definitely true.
Elves from
Yeah.
From the island of
Highborn elves,
Rhynial
we are a bit
they're a bit
skewed.
Oh, I
racist.
know.
Even Vin would admit to that.
I know.
So it wouldn't be surprising. So yeah, you all are escorted out
Yep.
after that. She closes and locks the doors and leaves with a and straightens her shoulders back, head straight, doesn't even look back as she heads down the steps, and you all head up to the third floor to meet with the captain. The corridor on the third floor is colder than the records office. The stone walls are
Ow.
bare of tapestry. The carpet is a worn dark blue runner down the center. You can hear the hum of voices behind two of the doors. The sound of a junior aide's wax stick being scraped across the slate, and Mother Yasoldakar is just stepping out of the moderates caucus room, which is the second door from the east with a junior aide. She's a middle-aged human, plain gray robes with a silver pendant. It is not that pendant. She looks tired and patient in the same expression, and you see that Sarah was waiting for her outside of the door, and she pauses and inclines her head. And they're coming up the corridor. There's Captain Valen Torsten and another council undersecretary that you do not recognize. And you can kind of hear them talking low, but I would need perception checks to try and hear the conversation.
Yeah.
Holy crap, the dice tonight. I wish we were fighting. Crispin, do you want to roll at all? You're being awful quiet, Bob.
I need this. Oh, you know what? I'll just do this.
Or not.
Well, I was
you don't
gonna
have
try.
to.
Well, I was gonna try to. I was basically gonna leave the others to look up the
Oh,
vein
upper
records,
crust
but
stuff?
at the end, yeah, I was gonna try to look at the upper crust stuff, but then we got shunted out so quickly. I was like,
You should have spoke up sooner, man. There were opportunities. I do just want
they
to say
were.
that.
I was gonna wait until the end.
And
That's
I
no
opened the
biggie.
door. That's okay. There will be other opportunities. With a 20, Ashik, you can hear Mother Carr say, Captain, I will give you 10 minutes. The block vote tomorrow is closer than we all thought it would be. Lord Vane has been at every public chamber for the past 3 days. He is not avoiding scrutiny. He is courting it. The council is being pressured to view your investigations as factional. I have not joined that view. I am just telling you that it exists. And Sarah looks visibly angry, and she says, listen, if you bring me writ quality evidence within 30 days, I will sign it, Captain. There is no version of this week where I will sign it unless I cannot give you what I do not have a chamber for. Sarah wants to push. You can see that she thinks she has enough. She saw this symbol, but it's not there. And she kind of straightens up and says thank you in a small private voice. And Torsten, who has joined them, he's a bit louder when he speaks in the corridor, and he was like, I will back a writ equality case. I will not back a faction war. If you bring me anything that does not meet the writ standard, I will not move on it. I cannot. The room I sit in has changed, Captain. You should know that. So, make sure that you turn over every stone before you bring anything to me. And she thanks him as well, and she turns back and she sees you all at the top of the steps. And she approaches you all, and she goes, well, have I ever told you that I hate politics?
And I stand to attention, I salute, and I said, Madam, it's one of the reasons I follow you.
Well, the The good news is that wasn't a no. That was a don't bring me shit until you have shit I can't refuse. They put a wall up. We knew there would be one, I just didn't think they would set it so high. We have today and I guess tomorrow morning to find a way through or around it.
We can
Captain.
cast Fireball.
I have an idea to hobble them, at least temporarily, but I know that you would not approve.
You all are standing at the top of the steps. I need somebody to make another perception roll.
Perception.
Holy
not
crap,
right.
get rid of that dice, Billy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
man.
right?
Change dice sets.
Crispin, can I get one
I
from
don't
you
think
too?
that matters. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Eh. I did worse than Illyrian.
Can I try?
Yeah, I want everybody to roll. Crispin as well.
Is it good enough?
Yes.
Yes, B.
Oh my god, you guys, I can't
Oh.
wait to fight you today. I mean, if there's a combat.
I mean, there's a comment.
I mean,
Yeah.
if.
B,
Thank
you are not a
Frankie's like,
warden.
there's about to be one after these rolls. Shit.
B, you are not a warden, so warden talk is kind of boring. And you kind of look back down the steps, and the records office door opens below, and you see that the young clerk, Miss Sorrow, has returned with Lord Aldrich Vane. He's in the same kind of dark wine noble robes you saw at Sallow House without the cape. Slightly less formal. The Vane signet ring on his right hand kind of catches the light. He looks unhurried, even-paced, courteous to a fault. He sees you all at the top of the stairs and nods. He sees Sarah and inclines his head half a degree deeper to her. He doesn't approach you guys, and he enters into the records office.
And I like ask the others, should we follow him? Wait, they didn't see it. Can I tell them about him?
Yeah, if you want to tell the others that you saw him.
Um, can I tell the others like telepathically? Are we telepathically linked right now to talk or? No.
This is a thing that Illyrian is able to do with people.
Oh.
You would have to be able to initiate that on your own, but you could always, like, pull one of us aside and whisper it or something if you're worried about being heard.
Okay, I tug Illyrian by his like pants, and I'm like, "Hey."
I look down and speak to her in her head. What's that little
And I tell him, Vane just walked into the records office. Should we go check him out?
At which point I look up to the records office and relay it to everyone there. Including the captain.
And the captain looks at you and says, "What was rule 1?
Not to.
No,
Of course,
we're not.
anybody
we're not
is able
going
to
go
look
and
at
try
the
to
public
confront
record.
Mr. Vane.
Rule 1 was not to move on the family.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
Well,
Um,
I'm
Still,
very
Is
happy that
is there
you-
anyone observing us with the captain?
with those perception rolls, no.
Fair enough.
Uh,
I'm speaking to her telepathically anyway. I have an idea to hobble the Vane family's progress temporarily, but I know that you would not approve of the method.
Well, then you do not have an idea.
even if it doesn't involve violence or
Well,
even interacting with them.
If I would not approve, then what do you think you would benefit in telling me this idea?
Very well.
We can't even spy on Vane? Like, does that go against rules?
You could try.
How do I try? Can I?
What?
You want to sneak back down there and make a stealth check?
Oh gosh, I don't trust my rolls, but kind of.
First,
Yeah, I'm
make a
gonna.
stealth check to
Okay.
sneak away from the captain without her noticing. Now you are short. You are able to hide behind taller people.
Do you have
Never
like
mind.
access to spells? Can you make yourself invisible or something, or cloak
I have
yourself
a
in some way?
minor illusion spell.
You're not gonna get illusion on the captain.
You're definitely not sneaking away with an 11
You
either.
do that thing where like you put your hands behind your back and start to whistle and kind of look as you're backing up, and she goes, "No."
Oh.
I speak to Vin, and I speak to everyone about this. What I just heard from the captain regarding my idea is that she didn't want to hear about it, but I'm taking that as she wants deniability. So, I have a thought for later. I am relatively confident I could forge the Vane family signature to significantly deplete the slush fund currently being used in the records.
And how do you plan on doing that?
With the forgery kit?
Oh,
I
you wish to break the law.
well, I'm not talking to the captain anymore. Just everyone else. The captain just doesn't want to hear
That's
about
true.
it.
That's true. You can commit
And he-
crimes. I can let you.
But he says this to us telepathically.
Yes.
Ashok's poker face goes completely out the third-story window, and he turns and looks at Illyrian like he has just blasphemed in the name of Solarius. What?
And I just shift my eyes over, and I'm like, shut up.
I just wasn't sure I heard you correctly. Brother-in-law, I apologize.
Oh.
And then telepathically, that is a terrible idea, and I do not endorse it.
I
I
wasn't
thought that
asking for your
Ashok should
endorsement.
ask Sorrow out, the records keeping lady, on a date.
As an
What?
yeah, go ask out the records lady as a form of apology for Vin's behavior.
Let's see what like Vane just told her.
No.
You were the one flirting with her.
Yeah, she liked you. No,
I was being nice. I smiled at her. I did not flirt.
that's
While
fair.
they are having this conversation, Crispin,
Yeah.
Ah,
you get a voice, low, amused, sounding like a senior diplomat who is mildly entertained by the situation that is in front of him right now. Your eyes do not roll back in the current company. Dear boy, you all are working a serious case. And you need a date. The date is 3 nights from tonight. Just so you know. And the venue, unfortunately, is warded against my divination, which is very interesting. So I cannot give you the place. I can give you a date and another gift. And your pocket warms. And you reach your hand in. And there is a small stone. Lord Vane has an office. If you leave that stone in there, perhaps you can learn something. That stone is magically enchanted to record and transfer conversations, much like a sending stone. You can ping this stone once a day, and you will get everything that it was able to record up to that point. If you can leave it in the office, you have been granted a boon by your patron.
Frankie above table. I've resolved to stop asking about Crispin's eye rolls, so just so you are aware.
No, it's fine. He called me out for making it so public.
Fair enough.
So I just wanted to make it a bit more private.
Okay.
I just
But
thought
now
it
we're
was
going
good
back
flavor.
Well, not going to make it private anymore. Gonna go public now with this. Unless, well, have you got any more, Frankie? Before I.
Nope, that's it. He's given you a date, and he has given you a way in which to spy on Aldrich.
Okay, well, I'll have a word with Valerian. Give him the gist of the stone, and
So you
see if he can
you
sneak
don't,
in.
do you weave a story? Do you say, hey, I happen to have this? Or do you say, I was just given this to me by a fiend?
I'm gonna give him the least amount of information. Like, if he asks, I will have to decide on whether I'm truthful or deceitful. But I'll just let him know the function of the stone and the desire to place it somewhere in his room so we can overhear him and how it works.
Okay.
It's up to
Valerian,
Billy, really.
you are told telepathically that this stone exists.
Okay.
It's
Does
not
he?
any kind of magic you're familiar with.
Not
What?
at all.
I'll chuck it at him.
I guess I'll catch it. Hopefully the captain doesn't ask.
Yeah, you toss him this stone. It is a small, it's perfectly oval and polished, kind of opal looking. And it is warm to the touch whenever you hold it.
Okay.
And it gives you this really off-putting feeling as you hold it. But it does do what he said it does.
I'm gonna ask him if there are any other devices. Like, does it need? Can it be hidden in a box? Like, what are the restrictions on this in terms of recording? And then, does it convey to another stone, or is it going?
Unfortunately, it is telepathically linked to Crispin.
Fair enough. Well, okay. I'm assuming he's telling me this.
Yeah, it's telepathically linked to Crispin, and he can ping this stone once a day. It simply needs to be in a place where it can hear the information, so you couldn't, like, bury it under, soil. It would muffle the sound. So the sound needs to be able to reach it.
Okay.
But like I said, it's very small, oval shaped, kind of opal-ish.
Okay. I'll do
Yeah,
what I
14's not
can.
enough. I'll let him know just to put it on top of the shelf. Above normal height. Should be fine.
Above height, above eye line. Fair enough. Okay. I'll do what I can.
So Aldrich is currently in the records room.
Yeah, I'm
so
going
his
now.
office is probably
Unattended.
unattended. Do you tell the captain where you're going, or?
I'm just gonna ask the captain to excuse me.
Okay. Aldrich's office is here on the third floor, where the council chambers are. So there's a hallway that goes off to the east. That's where you saw that line of offices and the office of Mother Carr. Further down the hallway, and on the right hand side of the hallway is Aldrich Vane's office. His name is on a brass plaque. There are some aides moving about. They aren't really paying much mind to you. So there is a small opportunity here. Do you have a lockpick? Because the door is locked.
I don't believe I do. Let me double check.
You should have.
Are you a rogue?
I am a rogue.
Then you should
but
have one.
I,
So
Listed as thieves tools on your sheet.
it's thieves' tools. Sorry.
oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I have thieves' tools.
Yeah. So you.
I was
have-
looking for something specifically called lockpick.
Yeah. Sorry. No, thieves' tools.
Yes, I have thieves' tools.
Newer D&D player. Gotta remember.
Yes.
So you do have thieves' tools.
Yeah.
I will need first a stealth check, which you should
Okay.
be fine with.
Let's see.
But with the way your guys' dice are going,
Oh god.
26.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
hell yeah. When you get a
I am
plus 11, it's
invisible.
nice. Not invisible, just doing your best to nonchalant, and not look. And you're kind of holding the thieves' tools behind your back. It's kind of like
Yeah.
a slick little trick, you know.
I have
And
pretty
you
good sleight of
can
hand,
now
too.
make your sleight of hand check.
Let's see. Sleight of hand.
And since and you know what, Billy, after this roll, 17 is
Yeah.
enough to unlock it. But can you do me a favor?
Sure.
And you should know this as a rogue. You always want to check a door for traps before you do this. And you know what? I should have known. So I'm going to allow you to do your investigation check right now.
Okay. A 12 is not great.
But a 12 is enough to notice that Aldrich has put a hair on the door where it meets the frame. So you must remember after you go in there.
To put a hair.
To
Am I able to grab that specific
you
hair?
are.
Okay.
You can grab that hair and pull it off of there.
Yeah.
And then you unlock the door and you kind of let yourself in with your 26 stealth. And this office is it's very neat and orderly. There is a large oak desk with a high back chair. There are some papers and a stamp and a small lamp on the table. There's a tea kettle, as well as like decanters of booze on a small kind of like serving table off to the side. There is a fireplace in here with two very plush chairs, and a bookshelf in the back left corner of the room. Kind of tall.
Taller than a man stands.
Yes.
Okay.
There is a step ladder nearby that looks like it's used to access the top. And as you approach the bookshelf, you could see that this is all like legal. It's like law books and
Yeah. Official documentation.
yeah, treaties and history and that kind of stuff, you know.
Anything look particularly dusty that I need to not be disturbing dust on?
No, it looks like this room receives like regular cleaning. Like somebody, he pays somebody to clean his office for him nightly, you know.
Including the top of the bookshelf?
You step up on the step ladder. Give me an investigation check.
23.
You run your fingers, and there is a small layer of dust. Like maybe the top of the bookshelf might get neglected a little bit.
A little
maybe
less
it's
frequently.
maybe it's like a once a month to dust up there because who's really looking, you know?
Fair enough. Then I will go ahead and place it in the corner. So like even if someone were to stand up, they wouldn't just casually see it. They'd have to run their fingers along the lip to feel for it, unless they were clearly just head over the top of the bookshelf. Also, I kind of want to see about stealing something with an official seal, or at least using it to sketch an approximation of Vane's seal.
Give me a sleight of hand check. Yeah, and you can use your forgery kit.
25.
Yeah, so you take his the stamp that he uses to stamp his wax, and you turn it over and you put a piece of parchment and you grab some charcoal from the fireplace and you kind of do a rubbing so you get the impression of it, and you file it away in your forgery kit. You have a copy of his stamp. which is his house sigil, which is that tower with the star above it.
But it's the new one, not the old one.
Yes.
Okay. And it's likely the
Or
slush
no,
fund.
what is the new one? Nick, do you remember? That's the old one.
Isn't it the half-lidded eye with the 3 points on it, or no?
Yes.
Okay, so the one I have is the half-lidded eye.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to quickly check to make sure no charcoal or dust came out of the fireplace pit, and if so, sweep it back in. And then check the hallway before I exit the room. And put the hair back and lock the door.
Okay. And you put the hair back almost exactly where you thought it was. You all meet back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Bit warmer as the brightened sun goes to midday. Vagonal and the captain and Illyrian, all of you, you're not talking much because you're following the captain, but you're keeping pace. As you approach and you enter, the spire's ward arch is there, but none of you need to be marked. As you step through, it does alight with your corresponding colors as it did the first time. You are logged as visiting. Um, the cap with the captain as an escort, and you guys are going to head to the public reference floor. The public reference floor, which is now, as you found out, being funded quite generously by the Vane family. It's a long, sunlit reading room. Coming through the floor to ceiling windows is the afternoon light. There's, again, long oak working tables in the center of the room. There's genealogy plates and council published noble rosters along the south wall, and the restricted archive door is at the far north end of the room, locked. A sign saying Spire credentialed faculty only. The room is at working capacity for midday. There are 14 other research tier scholars in here. There's the murmur of low working voices. At the senior reference desk against the wall is Magister Halen Mirth. She's late 40s, plain dark spire robes, a silver scholar's emblem at her collar. She's looking slightly tired around the eyes from the night shift. Still recovering from helping Vin through the night. It is the same one that you dealt with, Halen Mirth. He looks up as you guys cross the threshold, recognizes Vin, and gives him a small professional nod. Captain, is there something I can help you with? We wish to access the restricted section. I apologize, Captain. I know that we allowed your warden to search through those files, but those were hand-picked and pulled for him. You need to be credentialed in order to access. We will find a magister who will let us in. And she turns. Miss B, would you show me to Magister Vela's office, please? And you start to lead her up, and you don't even have to get there. As you reach the north end of the faculty staircase, the door opens, and Magister Soren Valith steps out onto the floor. He's in his working robes, light gray with the dark blue collar. No ceremony. He has a single leather folio under his right arm, and he's got just a casual walk of a senior magister moving from one quiet office task to another. At first, he doesn't notice the company, but then he quickly sees you, Bumblebee, and his face warms. Miss B, there's something that I can help you with.
Yes, Professor, we need your help with getting access to the restricted area.
Ah, was is there more that you need than what I pulled?
Yeah. And I turn to the others. I turn to the officer so she can
Amber Hill.
help Bailiff.
The captain's here. It kind of needs to be the captain's that reads him in on whatever she wants him to know.
Yeah, and she explains because I believe you all explained what you found in the records room, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
and she purposely leaves out some of the bigger information. Oh, that's quite interesting. Um, and he waves towards Halen at the desk and kind of looks at you all and nods. And Halen returns the nod, and it's a brief professional kind of courtesy, and
Acknowledgement.
they allow you to enter into the restricted room. Um, I will need to escort you. What records are you looking for exactly?
Believe we're looking for Vane.
Again,
Archives, right?
Do you escort everyone who's given permission to enter the restricted area?
you must be a magister to be in here, or be with a magister to be in.
Since the Vanes have their own pet magister, they are able to access this place at their leisure. Yes.
Um, well, Magister Vane does visit quite frequently.
Did the captain mention to him the amount of money that the Vanes have funneled into the Spire in the last 6 months?
No,
Did the captain? No. Okay.
no.
Then I am not going to either. Thank you. Since we kind of hand waved what was told to him that we were looking for, I didn't want to step out of line.
Since it seems to be have been forgotten, I am going to take a little bit of Deus Ex Machina here and remind Illyrian that he swiped a guest book, and perhaps some cross-referencing could be done.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's like, yeah, we don't know whose name's in it yet. I don't know that we've really had a chance to look through it.
Correct. But in this restricted room, there is a single round work table in the middle. It's kind of darker in here. It seems to be like more at the heart of the spire.
Okay.
So all of the light in here in this restricted room is unnatural light. It kind of gives it this eerie kind of glow. And you pull out the guest list and begin looking through names. And a couple stand out to you. There was a Lord Devrin Highrouse.
Yeah.
And then there were some names that you had heard that you see in here. There's Lady Cassia Drelev, Lady Mariel Uppercrust.
Where I'm at.
There is Magister Pellance, who was in attendance.
So I'm assuming that I placed this book on the table. Well, I don't know that I want this person reading over my shoulder. Where is this person standing in reference to me?
He's kind of standing back.
Okay. Then instead, I'm just holding the book and.
So right
and
inside the door, I forgot to add this. Right inside the door, there is an access log. Correct. So perhaps you could look and see if any of the names are on the access log as well.
Yeah. Well, I just assumed I would. Fair enough. I didn't want to be holding the book where he would read it. I would just recite the names telepathically
Yeah, okay,
to
that
someone
works.
else. Yeah. Just so that someone else can be taking a look without any risk of them knowing what we're looking for specifically. I would probably. The captain's with us. This feels weird.
Mm-hmm.
Is the captain the one doing the researching?
I'm
The
trying
looking
to
for me?
leave it up to you all, as you all have
Fair
more
enough.
information than her.
Okay.
She's mostly here to do talking and kind of
Got it.
grease wheels.
Okay. Then I would probably provide this information to Vin, just as because of my aversion to Ashok.
I have it from here, Magister Mirth. You hear from behind you as Magister Valeth steps into the restricted room. He no longer has the folio under his arm,
Ah.
and he is now taking the watch over you all. Is
Okay.
there anything that I could help you with, Wardens? I understand that what you're looking into is quite important. I wish to help.
I smile at Bailiff.
We have some concerns about a number of things at this point, including access to the restricted section, financial donations. I don't know that donations is the right word, and possible alterations.
Well, I will tell you, Magister Vane has been asking me an awful lot about dragon iconography. As of late, it has become suspicious, and I know that the Vane family has been donating a lot of money to the Spire. Some other names that I think you might want to look into include Lord Devrin Hyros. Lord Hyros is one to watch in my judgment. He's wish returned 20 years ago. And you all would recognize that name. He is on the council. He recovered his council seat through Vane's block, and he's been in the Vane orbit ever since. I would not be surprised if his name comes up again in your investigation.
That's an important point to know. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly enough, the public records at the what is darn? I want to say the
At the keep?
Bastion, but I know that's not
The Stonehold.
the Stonehold. The public records in the Stonehold. Magister Vane has been erased from the Vane family tree in those records.
Well, that would take him and 2 others of his family to... There are only 3 that I know of living in the city.
There is a Maldevin Vane?
Mardevrin.
Mardevin.
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 Sorry.
Right.
Yes, he's wish returned as well, but he tends to keep to himself. I have not met the man personally. He doesn't seem involved in the family business, but I will say that they do take good care of him. Perhaps they're keeping him quiet, putting him in that townhouse and funding his endeavors.
So essentially, if he's going to change a record, he's got to have Aldrich there and he's got to have more Delvin there. So at some point, we should, maybe look into the two of them a little bit.
Who does he
Especially
claim to be?
the, who's that?
If Mardebin, Aldrich, and Cyril are all there. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud.
No, it's fine. That's kind of the point.
Well, essentially, anytime they want to change the record, like the three of them have to be witness there, right? Like they
That's
might not
that's
necessarily
sort
have
of
to
how
even
it's
be there,
supposed to be done, but
Right.
the clerk did kind of hint that if Aldrich comes in and says he's going to change something, there's not
Yeah,
a
she
whole
just let
lot of
them do it
fight to be
anyways.
had because he's
Right.
pretty powerful. But you don't know how many people know that. Valus certainly wouldn't.
I will mention that to Valus too, though. That clerk doesn't do her damn job. Is letting
This
the
is
Vane
why
family
I
make
prefer
alterations.
to stick to my office and my studies and my teaching. I have found the politics in this city to be quite exhausting. While I must admit that I am professionally intrigued at the idea that there is a resurrected dragon cult, given my course of studies, it does also make me quite uncomfortable to think that they are within the walls of Brighton. Or even where I keep my office. And I don't know how much else there is to find in here, honestly, that I didn't just give you. Because I mean, I kind of I didn't know whether or not you guys would come up to look for these things. So I think it might be time to move to the lowers.
Fair enough.
After lunch, the company walks down to the lowers. The streets begin to narrow, and you start to get that working class smell of coal and smoke and fish and the press of buildings down closer to the docks. There is the watch house on Tar Lane that the captain leads you to. It's the low stone building with the Brighton watch crest over the door. There's a hitching post out front, a small chalkboard with the day's beats assignments, and Sergeant Halvor is on the front step waiting for you as the captain told him that you all would be down here. He's in his plain watch sergeant's coat over a chain shirt. He's got a shod iron walking stick in his right hand, and his long sword is at his hip. Two of his patrolmen are behind him in plain clothes. There's a thin young man that he introduces as Resh. Looks about 22. And there is a sharper-eyed woman, about 30, in a cobbler's apron. Her name, as he introduces her, is Uni. Halvor nods to the captain. Captain, Wardens, Resh and Uni are ready to get into position. We have been putting out feelers, and there's a workshop that we believe is making your brass sigils that you showed us as we've done some investigation. And the workshop has been working at hours not typical. It's run by an old man named Farron, and he has not opened the door for walk-in trade today. We have a corner about 2 doors south of the workshop where you all can stand, and perhaps we can stake the place out.
Let's do it.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Sergeant. I appreciate your assistance.
And it is about this time that Lysa Marr comes running down the street. Captain. And Sarah turns. What is it, Lysa? I told you that I will be out with the company today. This is urgent. I need you back at the hall. Ildane Lightbranch is in town. And the captain straightens instantly at the mention of the name of Ildane Lightbranch. And she turns and looks at you all like she just saw a ghost.
We'll try not to embarrass you.
Should that name mean
So
something?
that name should mean everything to you all. Ildane Lightbranch is one of the 2 founders of the Wardens of the Vale.
Got it.
Ildane and Vrakir Vrak, the half-orc cleric and champion of the god Izmir.
Heck yeah.
Ildane Lightbranch is one of the only known people to slay not only one ancient dragon, but 2, and is friends with a silver dragon. If she's here, the captain's gotta go. And she nods to you all at the embarrassment line, and Sergeant, don't let anything happen that should not happen. And he nods in understanding. And Halvor leads you guys down Tar Lane.
Interesting.
Halvor is at point with his walking stick, which you guys know is an act. He didn't have a walking stick when you met him the last time. He's trying to look inconspicuous. And Resh and Uni are 40, 50 feet ahead of you. And they're kind of trying to blend in and look like they belong. And
Before we headed down here to head towards this spot, I asked if anybody had a dirty cloak that I could change into.
Cast prestidigitation on all of us to make us dirty.
Perfect. I pull my hood up though, Frankie.
Yep.
And pull the cloak over my shield, and cover up as best I can to hide the fact that I'm clanking like an armoire full of pottery.
Yeah. You all pass the Greenwick Chandlery on your way, and it is locked up. Doesn't look like it's seen any traffic. And he leads you south and stops at a corner, and he points at a building, 2 buildings north of your position. And it has a low alcove between a fishmonger's frontage and a carter's yard. And you've got a clear line of sight up Tar Lane to this workshop door. And he gestures you all kind of into this alcove, and he goes, this is the corner. Old Farron can't see us from his door if we stay here. I set up Resh at a tea stall across the street, and Uni is near the cobblers. The workshop's been quiet, but I say we just watch and wait and see what we see.
That sounds good.
Just doesn't make sense. Old Farron's furnace has been at casting temperature since this morning, and normally he does most of his work at night. It's cooler. I think this is a tell that they're running something that they shouldn't be. by the smoke quality and the working pattern, small piecework. Probably your pendants and brooches. So,
Do we know for sure there's no alternate exits from the shop?
I don't know. You all tell me.
Clearly, it's one way in, one way out. It's death trap.
Oh, gotta love a nice funnel. So this is the spot here. The open door.
Yep. It is a smaller map, so it was hard to fit your tokens on it. But
Yeah.
it is a tight, fatal funnel.
Yeah.
I need perception
Okay.
checks. Oh my gosh.
14.
I would like to live.
Oh, hey. Crispin's is still the custom roll. Did you ever figure out what that was?
Oh,
I think it's like
did mine not
roll 20
roll?
at 'em.
I do not see Ashik's roll.
Stand by. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it wasn't worth looking for. We're gonna die.
We
Is
have two
15 not
15s and a
good?
14. 15's a high roll. It's high.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and do something, Frankie, that I was kind of saving for a rainy day. I used one spell slot to cover Bumblebee, Crispin, and the Captain with aid earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and spend my other second level spell slot and put aid down on Vin, Illyrian, and myself too.
Okay.
That gives temporary health?
It does not give temporary health. It gives a 5-point bonus to your normal maximum.
Oh,
Which means if you
it-
heal during the fight, you'll heal to the new max.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
how do I change the max?
Bottom left box on the health management screen. So just click your hit points.
If you click on hit points, there'll pop up a box, and at the bottom right of it, there is an override max HP button. And you put 5 in there, and it brings you up.
What's the difference between override max HP and max HP modifier?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Because they seem to do the same thing. Oh no. Override max HP changes. Nope.
Just put it in as temp, and then whenever you heal, just remember that you have 5 temps that you can refill. That's usually what I do whenever a spell affects me like that. Since it's not permanent, I try not to make that change to my sheet like that.
Fair enough.
But that is the
It's a
beauty of
refillable 5 temp.
Aid plus Inspiring Leader stacks, where if you have 2 sources that are classified as true temporary HP, they don't stack. You just take the higher of the 2.
Yeah, Crispin, do you want to retroactively give a speech this morning?
He
Maybe
already
next
said
time.
he did. He did so while we were at breakfast.
Okay. So,
I
as
mean, we
you
can
all are watching,
talk our way through this, right? Don't need to fight.
Crispin and Bumblebee, God, your guys' dice rolls are making my mouth water. You guys notice as a man in some livery is coming south from further north in the building, and he's wearing House Drelev colors. It's a deep red and bronze livery. He's in his late 20s, clean shaven. Seems to be carrying something like paperwork. And seems like maybe a courier. He's not hurrying, but he's not lingering. And he comes down the street and goes directly into the Farron workshop, which Resh kind of adjusts his position so that he can now watch the door. Anybody want to do anything?
Vin's gonna get closer to the door, but he's not gonna stand like right next to it, maybe 15 feet or so off from it, and just put his back up against the building, one foot up against it, lazily
Yeah, make
cross
a
his
perception
arms.
check for me again.
Yeah. 9.
You can hear muted voices, but you can't. It sounds like somebody's trying to talk quietly, so you can't quite make out what's being said.
Okay.
Oh.
I kind of want to climb up and stealth in the shadow cast by the chimney.
You want to climb up to the roof? I will need an acrobatics check, but you have, or do you want to fly up?
I'll climb. Well,
Why? You don't have to.
I was gonna say, I don't have to fly any higher than the roof, right? So it wouldn't be any more observable if I flew.
Right.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna fly up to the roof and stealth into the shadow cast by the.
So you fly up to the
chimney.
roof, and you are about to press up against the chimney when two startled people. Oh, I made you invisible.
Ha!
And then across the way, you notice that you were being watched as much as
We were watching.
you were watching. And I need everybody to roll initiative in just a second. I got a lot of tokens to add to a
I was like,
initiative order.
Yeah,
This
I'm
happened
shouting this
way
to
before it was
everyone.
supposed to.
Oh, cheese weasels.
Initiative.
Quick question, Bob. What's your armor class?
15.
15. Emily, what's your armor class?
Nobody rolled high enough on perception to notice. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
No, it's okay. Hell, I rolled an 8, man. I'm sorry, Emily. Say again.
15 armor class.
Thank you. All right. Well, in that case, if you guys are both in the same ballpark, then I will let you all take your chances with your extra hit points. And I will save my concentration spell for something more valuable. Yeah.
The roof's symmetrical, Frankie.
What do you mean? Are they peaked?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so there's only 10 or 15 feet on the other side as well.
Yes.
Okay.
That repelling blast we spoke about, is that what you're asking?
I think
Of
it might
course.
be. How far is the drop from the roof to the street?
It's about 10 feet from the
1d6.
edge, but if you come from the peak,
1d6. Go over the edge without meaning to, and that's a d6 of bludgeoning.
Okay.
so 1, 2,
It doesn't sound like
3,
much, but it's enough to
4,
break
so I
your
need
neck
one
if
more
you
of
ain't paying
these
attention.
guys. Who's not on there?
Are you actually ready for those initiative rolls now, sir?
Yeah, go ahead and roll them. Sorry.
Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Watch
Oh,
over
that's
us
a-
and do stupid stuff we know
Oh
we should.
God. A
my
9,
God.
a 13, a 6.
Who rolled a d8?
I've got a gift of alacrity on.
So I need to add that 8 to your 6.
Then got a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But what did I get?
Oh my god, Vin wasn't added to the initiative roll. 1 second. I'll just put in yours automatically.
God, I got advantage on my initiative rolls, and I rolled a 6 and an 8. Dear God.
I love your guys' dice today. I am just saying.
We're all gonna
Frank,
die here in the alley.
Think of it as a gift to you from us, sir. We love you and we want you to be happy.
Vin, your brother flies up to the ceiling and you just hear, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" And we are in combat. It's the
And
Spider-Man
just like
meme.
that-
Everybody's
Oh,
pointing at each
shit!
other.
Now, I mean, like, everybody on the map is clearly on the map. There's no more. They're hidden. Like, they're all acting. It's obvious who's who.
Yeah, these guys are dressed very culty. I cannot tell you if there are more creatures than what are on the map currently, though.
Yeah,
That's
because
no
we
problem.
have earned it.
I
Our
just
perception
didn't
rolls are too
want
low.
to accidentally target something I can't see. So Vin is going to pull a hand axe and he's gonna throw it over at
I have a
this
question.
cultist here.
Yep.
Oops, didn't mean to actually draw it. I just want to make it
Before
over.
we actually start killing people.
We're not supposed to kill people.
No, well, there's that. But also my concern is the second we begin combat, the people who are in the smithy might escape.
They might.
It's too late to think about that, buddy. Vin could have got a lot more information. All of you could have, but your dice didn't want you to have this information.
Fair. I just meant Ben could go in the smithy. What?
Somebody else can do that.
Fair
Vin's
enough.
a fighter.
Okay.
Hey, that's a good roll.
Yeah,
is
it
this
is.
guy more than 20 feet away?
5,
Cultist
10,
on the south
15,
part.
20. So it's 25 across plus he's 10 feet up. You can use the
Okay,
Pythagorean
so that's a
theorem for
roll at
that.
disadvantage. So it's an 8.
8 does not hit.
Vin also is going to run over this way. No, you know what? He's not going to. He's actually going to turn around. He's got on these special gloves that give him a climb speed
Yep.
of 30 feet. He is going to climb to the roof here instead.
Okay.
He is going to draw another axe and throw it at this cultist now that is more in front of him. This time without disadvantage. Fucking hell, Vin.
Oh, we might actually die here.
Gosh.
Nope.
Frankie, what'd you do to the dice?
I'm not gonna let
I didn't
fucking
do
Mr. Bad
anything.
dice rolls.
If we die at the hands of a bunch of cultists,
Cultists?
we deserve to.
These are custom stat block cultists, and I will tell you that this encounter, even with your help, was rated as dangerous.
And these hands are rated E for everybody. That's
Yep.
the extra
It
This
is.
encounter is rated D.
Sergeant Halvor is going to move over to here and throw a javelin at the cultist you originally tried to hit. He gets a +6. That is a 17, which is going to hit for 3d6 plus 4. 14. A guy in different robes with a much better looking headdress is coming up to the edge here. And he pulls out a horn and he blows it.
Oh,
Crispin, your turn.
That's not good.
Crispin?
Oh, Hex, and then Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, who are you going to hex?
The
Guy with
coordinator.
the fancy
Okay.
hat.
Make him a chicken.
Yeah, 24 hits
Does a okay.
Oh,
for 5 damage. That's still at the
Oh.
coordinator, right? Plus your hex damage, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
And
So
I'll
11.
pummel the second one into him as well.
Any implications on that or no?
Yeah, both repelling on him.
Okay. 25 definitely hits. There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
19
30
more.
30 damage
Is
total.
he still on the roof?
No. What he is down off the back of it. He is going to take. Go ahead and roll me 1d6, and that'll be his damage for the fall.
33.
Okay. So 33 total damage. That's nice.
Is he bludgeoning?
Yeah,
Okay.
congratulations. Smack. Launch.
All right.
The
The
horn
injured
was bent.
cultist is going to move forward. And he is going to cast. Yep, I need wisdom saving throws from Ven and Sergeant Halvor.
You got this, Vin.
Sergeant Halvor.
I rolled a check, but the bonus is the same.
Okay, that's fine. So, spell save. You are lucky that you both save from the hold person spell. Bumblebee. Remember the rule. Well, you're not inside, I guess, but there are still
Yeah, I'm
buildings
not
here you
inside.
can
What do you
blow up.
mean?
There are buildings you could blow up.
It's fine.
Here's my thought process. Emily is not a warden.
I'm
that
not
rule
warning.
is that rule is for wardens.
True. This is true.
No, I said okay. So, can I attack from the ground, or do I need to like get on the roof?
Your spells have ranges, so
Okay.
as long as they are within those ranges.
I think I'm gonna cast magic missile at
Okay. Can't miss.
Cultvis.
Which one?
The how do I draw?
If you see the little like crosshair for a gun, yeah. If you grab that and then you click and hold, you get this little pointer.
This one up here, or this one up here, or this
Yeah,
one up here.
the bottom one. That one.
The,
This
the
one.
one that
Oh,
caught the
Okay.
spear.
Yep.
The one-
That works.
This one.
Go ahead and roll your damage. All three are going at him?
Oh, I get 3.
Yep, magic missile fires 3 bolts. Each one does a D4 plus 1 damage.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So 3 times 4 or times 3 is 9, so 9 damage. Okay, he is hurting bad and bloodied. Okay, you want to move or do anything with your bonus action?
I just for the sake of it am going to cast Dragon's Breath, so it's ready for the next round.
Unable to do so.
Yeah, unfortunately,
thought
you
that was a
can't
bonus
cast.
action.
It is, but you can't cast 2 leveled spells on the same turn.
Oh, okay. Then I'm good.
Okay. Uni is up. I believe she has a crossbow. Let me check. Nope. Nope. A spear. Uni is going to 5, 10, 15, and attempt to throw and end that cultist's life.
Do it.
With a 5, that's not going to do it.
Hmm.
Ashik.
Oh, wow. You know, I heard the yowl and the thump as the guy you have labeled in purple fell off the back of the roof.
Yep.
I am going to take my movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, presumably,
Just about to get you to the other alley.
to get to the other alley.
Yep, and you see
And
that he
I
is
am
prone on the ground, kind of groaning, horn laying a few feet from his hand.
oh, wrong button. Still the wrong button. Okay. My Beyond has gone nuts and I am having to reload. Stand by.
No problem.
Okay. I cannot measure. Alright, can somebody measure out for me how far is Ashik from the cultist that's on the ground?
I can't even see your token.
I am north of the board.
60 feet. 60 feet.
I was gonna say
60 feet.
I've got to do it
Wait.
like on the map.
Yeah, you have to do it on the map. It'll only work on the maps. That's why.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Alright, I will go ahead and take my action to dash then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I had only moved 25 so far, so there's the extra 5. Hey there, friend. How are you doing? And I will use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on that guy.
Okay, he's already marked purple, so now he's got a hex and a hunter's mark.
Yep.
What does
Okay.
Hex do exactly?
It makes
It's
it
it's
makes it
it's a
easier to
warlock hunter's mark.
Okay.
Yep, it adds a d6 of damage to your target. So anytime you do damage to that target, you get to add a d6 to your damage.
Got it.
Yep.
I had like polymorph in my head.
No, that's a level 4 spell that I love.
It
All
is
right,
a level 4
Illyrian.
almost everything.
It is your
Okay.
turn.
So I used the 3-dimensional calculator to make sure.
The Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah, but for 3 dimensions, just to drop off. I'm coming in here and I'm stepping into the door.
Okay. You open the door and you see a bunch of there's a smith and his helpers, old Farron, and his assistants, and they are shoving these pendants into a box, and the courier is like trying to rush them.
Okay. Are they too busy doing that to notice me?
Well, you would have opened the door and let light in, and you didn't ask for a stealth check, so yeah,
no,
they're
I
gonna
didn't- I
notice.
didn't. Fair enough. Are these attackable people?
So this is a civilian not dressed for battle, and some blacksmith and his workers. You can absolutely kill them if you wish.
I want a non-lethal the carrier.
The courier? You want to
Yeah.
step in and non-lethal him?
Yes.
Okay. You step in, make an attack roll.
Attack. 26.
Okay, that hits.
And
You bring the butt of your sword or your rapier down on the back of his head, and he collapses onto the ground unconscious.
Huzzah! Something goes right.
Cool.
Somebody we can ask questions of later. Yay!
Yeah. I'm gonna threaten the blacksmith and everyone else in the room.
Okay.
If you guys move from this room, I will kill you all.
Go ahead and make an intimidation roll for me.
16.
Okay, we're going to count that as your action and bonus action.
Yeah.
It is Resh's turn. Also going to step up and throw a spear at that cultist. Still only a +3 to hit. Man, their dice are just as bad as your guys's. All right. Cultist A is going to
Team whiff.
move here. now move here.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
And lifts his scimitar above his head and jumps down to double hand overtack Uni. And misses, but lands here. All right. This cultist is going to move in on Vin. And also make a scimitar attack on Vin. That is a 21 to hit.
Fucker.
For 6 slashing damage. And it is your turn, Vin.
Vin is going to smile wickedly at that cultist, and I would like to try to just like grab him by the forearm and kind of do-si-do him and throw him right past me into the alley.
Oh yeah, make a strength check. Athletics. It will be
Just
opposed.
gonna add if I could apply athletics. All right, 20.
Nice.
Pretty solid.
The smile is
He
great.
gets a +0.
The smile from the elf. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a d6 damage as you throw him out in front of the ground, prone, in
Right
front of
on the-
Halvor.
Yeah.
Captain Halvor, take care of this miscreant.
Okay.
And
so
Vin is
1
going to
damage.
close the gap on the next cultist. That'll be his turn. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use a bonus action to recover a psionic die that I used last session because I never technically took a long rest.
Oh yeah, you didn't. Everybody else should have taken
No, I
one,
didn't.
but you did. All right. Now the reason the horn went off.
A Drake.
Ooh.
Yep, that's what I was afraid of.
Okay. This Drake gets 5, 10, 15, 20. And it's going to attempt to bite you, B.
That's unfortunate.
11 misses you, though, and then it swings its tail at Crispin. And 12 misses, I'm guessing, Crispin?
It's very close, though. Very close.
I think D&D Beyond's RNG is really messed up tonight. Like,
It just got tired of all the inflated
Halvor?
rolls
Listen,
and
I rolled a
opinions.
20 earlier.
yeah.
Just saying.
Halvor's going to
I have
make
no
a
issue.
longsword attack at advantage.
On this prone cultist.
And with advantage, only got a 14 to hit. I do believe that hits, but let me verify. It does.
His paper mache mask isn't going to block a sword. Come on.
So that is 2d10 plus 4
Ow.
for
That could be
11
painful.
damage.
That's not great.
He's dead. Just outright dead. He runs him through with his sword on the ground, and that cultist is dead.
Woo!
Well,
And now the coordinator is going to use half his movement to get up, close in 15 feet to you, Ashik.
Oh, I bet he has
Aw.
inflict wounds.
Bring them to me.
And he holds out his hand, and scythe appears in it, and he is going to swing that at you.
Oh. Is it magical?
It is. It's a packed weapon. All right. But a 9 is not going to hit you. He's going to regret very much closing that distance. All right, Crispin, you were up. with a drake in your face.
Oh, Misty Step.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Leave
Can
the
I-
halfling with the drink.
It's a snack.
I'm sure
Oh
she
my-
can disengage and get away.
Ugh.
Can I take a couple punch shots at the coordinator?
You'd have to step up to, like, right there to see him.
Up to where? Oh, okay. I'll move like 10 then. Then I'll just lob a Eldritch Blast back.
Heck yeah.
Does a 14 hit?
14 misses. Whatever that is, it hits. The die was high enough to hit.
I won't repelling on it though.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you
Plus
for that.
hex.
I'd hate to have to chase him.
Okay, he's bloodied.
Oh yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. The bloody cultist. His spell didn't work the first time, so he is going to jump down, and he is going to inflict wounds on Uni.
Oh.
Uni will make a save. I believe that's Constitution, right?
Inflict wounds is Constitution, yes, sir.
And with a 5, Uni fails.
Oh.
Inflict wounds at first level is how many die?
3d10.
3d10.
3d10?
3d10 plus the wisdom or intelligence modifier is appropriate.
He gets a +3 to his spells. No. So 3d10 plus. This is not good. Uni is very young.
Mm-hmm. So long, Uni.
8 damage.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Uni is bloodied and hurting deeply.
Did 8 damage with 3d10 plus something?
Yep.
That's heartbreaking.
It was a shitty roll.
They've been going around.
Bumblebee?
Mhm.
To you, this is like a full-size fucking dragon in your face.
Yeah. Before I attack, I have the draconic language. Can I just like try to make conversation with this thing, or just attack it?
Is it
What
wearing a
would you-
collar?
Yes, it is. What would you want to say?
I didn't think that far.
Okay.
Hey, you know what?
You should
Emily,
probably...
if I could throw this out there, Emily, you have
Mhm.
scales on parts of your skin.
Mhm.
Show off your scales and say, "Hey, look, I'm one of you guys."
Make
I would.
make
I
a
do that.
performance check.
Can I do that?
You can make a persuasion roll.
Oh gosh.
A 17.
All right, I'm going to make a wisdom save on behalf of this Drake.
It's a Drake. They're not super smart. This might work.
Please, I want a friend.
With a 13,
Yay!
it looks confused. You don't know
Huzzah!
what that means, but it does look confused. Now you can
It
try to
means it's not
move.
trying to kill you right now.
Okay. Um,
Hey, give it a treat. Something. Anything.
I don't know what to do now, guys.
Pretend you're on its side. It has training. It's been instructed to attack. Act like you're attacking someone it's attacking. Run up and pound on Halvor's leg.
You know?
Yeah.
Wait, how far can I move again? Like, where do I see that?
Top of your sheet, just to the right of center.
Left.
25.
You have 25 feet, which is 5
Yeah.
squares.
Diagonal count, or is that like only up?
Nope. Any,
Nope,
yep,
diagonal
diagonal
counts.
counts. Any direction.
I won't make that. Wait.
Are you gonna move?
I was thinking if I could get to uni, but I don't think I can get to her in time. I'm gonna try though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is as close as you could get.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's not enough. Because I can't use cure wounds on her since it's
Do
touch.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Did you take distance spell? I don't think you did.
I don't think so either.
I
Okay.
think she has twinned, careful.
And subtle, I think, is her third one.
Yep.
She has 4. She has 4.
Do I see the extras?
But I don't know where to
Okay.
check them.
Do you want to just go ahead and cast your bonus action Dragon's Breath now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god.
Ashik.
All right. I have nothing clever to say to this guy. I am going to go with a shield bash to try to knock him down as my bonus action.
Okay.
And that is an athletics roll, yes?
Yes.
That was a worthy attempt.
Yeah. He just barely beat you.
Good grief. Failing that, I will go ahead and just wail on him. I have 2 long sword attacks coming.
Okay. That first one
13
misses.
misses.
16 just
That-
hits.
Just hits. Okay. I do have Hunter's Mark on him, so that is gonna have to be good enough. Ooh, max damage on the base damage for the long sword.
No, just one short.
Oh, 1 short. Oh, that's right. I got an 18 strength. That's right. And the Hunter's Mark damage is a big 2.
13 total. Okay. Not down.
All right.
And you missed with the first one. Bonus action spent. Guessing you're not
Yep.
going to move.
Nope, I've got him right where I want him.
All right. Illyrian,
Okay.
you were inside the smithy.
Yes.
Got a knocked out Drelev at your feet, and you have intimidated the workers.
Okay. A quick glance around. Do there appear to be any alternate exits?
Yeah, there's an entrance on Ashik's side.
Okay. I'm gonna shout to Ashik to make sure no one leaves out that side. Then I'm gonna step out and move one of these crates in front of the door.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna come over here and attack this cultist
All right.
with Psychic Blade.
You have advantage.
Advantage. Those are god awful.
That does
A
not
12. A
No,
12
I'm kidding.
with
12
advantage.
just hits.
God. Okay. So this plus sneak attack. Where is it? Here. Is he still up?
After 6 damage, yes.
16 damage.
Oh, the 10. You're right. No.
No. Cool. Then my bonus action is to throw a psychic dagger at this cultist behind Uni.
Okay.
Oh, do I have advantage for that too? I'm guessing a 16 hits either way.
No.
The 16 does not hit that guy?
No, 16 just hits, but you don't have advantage.
Got it. Okay. Right, because I'm throwing it. Derp. And then 7 damage
But you
for.
do get. Well, no, you already had sneak attack this turn.
Yeah. This is just the second attack because I used Psychic Blades on the first one.
Okay. So, yep. All right. Still alive.
I tried Uni. I did. Okay.
I've got a lot here. Resh is going to move behind to get advantage with spear. $19 is going to hit.
Woo!
It's a two-handed attack, so it's 1d8. And puts that cultist down.
What happened to Resh?
The rest disappeared too.
I have a push to talk set to my shift key, so when I'm holding it to talk to you guys and click, it messes up.
I see.
Poor Resh.
I was like, Rest just got deleted.
He was a great
That was
teammate.
Resh.
Willing to give his all to save his team member. That's a good guy.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Now I got to put Resh back into initiative, which was an 8. Okay, we are good. Now, coming from the sound of the horn, more cultists are joining the battle.
Really glad you got away from that Drake, M. That was a good call.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. We are going to close. First one's attacking Halvor. That hits 21 for 3 damage. God damn these damage die.
It's not just the damage die, sir. It's pretty much everything.
And then the other one is going to attack B.
No.
That's an 18 to hit. Hey, max damage for 7 slashing. Vin?
That looks like.
Vin wants to try to take down this cultist that's right in front of him. Like by take down, I mean like grab him around the waist and try to like pull him to the well, not the ground, but the roof, essentially.
Okay.
Gonna call that in athletics.
Yep.
Beautiful. 8.
8. Okay, let me pull up his stat block. I rolled a 19.
All right. That's what it is. That is, let's see. Yeah, that's the end of Vin's turn.
Okay. The Drake is up. Drake is going to take flight. 15, 20, 25, 30. Land there. And attack Resh with a bite. Still believes Bumblebee is on its team for right now.
Nice. Gotta love it.
21 is going to hit. Or Resh goes down.
Oh. After his bold move to save Uni, Resh goes down.
And it believes Bumblebee is its friend, so it's going to wail on Resh down
Oh, snap!
with its tail attack.
It looks to Uni like, or it looks to Bumblebee like, watch this, friend. Starts
Yep.
destroying Resh. It's
And
pretty
that
great.
hits for 2 failed death saves. Sergeant Halvor is up. Seeing that, I don't know why it marked the Drake black.
Maybe you were holding shift when
I
you
was.
Yeah.
Halvor is going to take the opportunity attack to move up on the Drake. And that is going to miss. Halvor is going to two-hand his sword.
Emily, check your DMs.
24 definitely hits.
Got this, Halvor.
Inflicting. Oh, that's a nice roll. 19 damage on the Drake.
Nice.
And he yells out Resh's name, and he is quite angry. Coordinator is back up.
Oh, that guy's really ugly.
He just got a mask on.
Oh yeah, his mask is hideous.
Wow.
And I need a wisdom saving throw from Ashik.
Okay.
It's not
I can
against
do
being
that.
charmed.
No, that's fine. How's a 25?
Okay.
Ashik.
You are not polymorphed. Okay,
Oh
Crispin.
God.
No, that's probably good. We don't want me to get polymorphed.
Anyone ever played Fable?
Yes.
Yes, but
Chicken,
not many years.
chicken.
Oh,
Chicken
just
dinner.
Eldritch Blast, Cultist B.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Keep the 7. So that's 14, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You kill him, you kill his children, you kill his wife. That is way more damage than you need to do.
I am here for
Yep.
it.
Your
Well
second
done,
one?
Bob.
Okay, just for that one, I will materialize the first blast as some knives,
Hell
and
yeah.
I'll punt him into the wall and say, stick around, and then I'll throw the other one at the other
Nice.
cultist.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a 20 again.
I did too. It's like, oh God.
How do you want to kill this one?
I've run out of imagination. Or just be some
Okay.
like soft dough-like blast that pummel into his face.
Okay. Now this cultist is going to look at Vin. Reach out. I need a wisdom saving throw, Vin.
Incoming.
Oh, come on.
21,
Now
my
the dice
friend.
want to pick up. He reaches out and
Told you I
grabs
wasn't
you
worried.
as he tries to cast Inflict Wounds, and it does not take. B, you are up, and your situation has changed.
The dragon.
How so?
Notably.
How so?
I mean, okay, wait, okay, quick question. If we win this fight without hurting the Drake, can I keep the Drake as a pet?
That is
I need to
almost
know this.
certainly not going to happen.
Well,
Do you have Animal Friend?
I don't. Want to kill the Drake?
It would be like
You
if
know,
you went to a junkyard and one of those really vicious, mean junkyard dogs that for whatever reason didn't attack you but attacked all your friends, and you're talking about, can we keep that thing?
Your friends are like
Yeah, we're
mauled
like,
and
no,
bleeding
dude,
and
no, we're not.
broken
No,
bones.
are you
guys,
fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Emily,
Yeah.
Resh is down 2 failed death saves. If he
Dead.
fails a third, he's dead. Or if the Drake hits him again, he's dead. You do have the ability to step forward and lay your hand on him and cast Cure Wounds and bring him back from the edge of death.
I think she also has a potion, right?
Yeah.
I still have that potion.
Yes.
You could feed him the potion and save your spell slot.
Okay.
Really, just whatever resource you want to use, but it's
Yeah.
a incredibly heroic act to
Yeah.
give up your turn to save somebody.
Yeah,
Okay.
especially to do so while, shoulder to shoulder with an enemy that could turn on you at any second.
Yep, 2d4 plus 4. So roll 2d4. Or it's
Sorry.
2d4 plus
Or-
2.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Or
The
did you
die
give her
button on
or did you give her the superior, which is 4d4 plus 4? Or did you keep
she
those?
has one of each.
Okay.
Like I know I have one, but I know that there were 2.
Yeah. She has one of the greater potions, and so does Illyrian.
So you can use one of the regular ones or the greater one. Which one do you want to use?
Which one does Rush need?
The regular one.
Use the regular.
Okay.
Yep.
I was gonna say
so
I don't think he
roll
needs the greater
2d4
one.
plus 2.
Do you see the die in the bottom right?
So that's
Roll
one.
another one of
so
those.
Roll another one. So 6 healing. Resh
Sweet.
wakes up.
A little sore.
Yeah. Eyes groggy. Uni is up. Uni is going to move in. Make a spear attack. Oh, a natural 1 and a natural 5. You gotta be kidding me.
Uh-oh. Bad move for Uni.
Ashik?
Does
We
the
still
Drake
need
not
this
get
by
its
a line.
reaction?
He's rolling with advantage.
No, I rolled with advantage, not disadvantage. A 1 and
Gotcha.
a 5, yeah.
Okay. Well, it's time for this guy to go to bed.
Wait, we need him alive.
I know. First attack is a 25.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's still up, right?
He's still up. He was bloodied a long time ago, but he's still up.
Oh, I know he was bloodied basically 20 hit points ago. So
You did
I
not
figured out-
add your hunter's mark damage to that.
Oh, snap, I didn't.
Does the Crispin's mark also cause damage to it?
Not unless
Unless I
Crispin
had it.
attacks him.
Got it.
He goes down, dead.
Sweet. Time to finally move my hex.
That's okay. I am going to end my turn here and stay with him for a minute.
Okay.
You should bar
Illyrian?
that door.
Oh, bonus action. I will move my hunter's mark to this cultist here at the top of the house.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna move right here, and I'm gonna shout in front of the door again, and I'm gonna shout at this Drake. You wear that collar more comfortably than most dogs. Nothing but a mount with scales.
Nice.
And then attacks.
Let's go.
Where is it? This one. 16.
Oh.
It's probably not enough to hit.
It is.
Oh, I have advantage. Oh, it hits anyway. Okay. I should have advantage.
Well, crit
We're
fish.
all around this person.
Crit fish.
Crit fish. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
roll it.
Roll it one more time. Yeah,
Eh.
doesn't matter.
That's
It's
all
okay.
right. Okay. This 2 plus. Where is it? This 13, so 15.
It's
And then
20.
Oh, 20. Right. Because it has no, I forgot about the plus on the first one. And then my second attack. Bonus action. These both I don't know why I keep forgetting to roll advantage, but I have advantage on both attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 17.
There we go.
A 1. I guess plus 5, 6. Okay, so 26 damage. There's a second Drake?
Another Drake.
Yeah, there's another Drake. It's coming.
Fair enough. I'm hoping I have this Drake's attention. I definitely insulted it, so.
Yep, round 4 is when the second Drake joins.
Hmm.
All right, Resh is going to use half his movement to get up and try to run this Drake through with a spear. $18 hits for 3 damage. Man, my fucking damage die tonight. 3 plus 9.
This Drake still isn't bloodied.
No, it's bloodied. It's been bloodied. I
Oh.
just forgot to mark it. Sorry, guys.
I was gonna say it's taken like 60 damage. It's still not bloodied.
It hasn't taken 60 because it only has 52, my friend.
Oh, fair enough.
Vin.
We're gonna non-lethal it, right?
All right.
Non-lethal the Drake. I'll go for it.
We can fix it. I want the.
Emily's like, I can fix him.
Oh, Vin is up.
Vin is gonna use his action to telekinetically move Resh here, but it has to be a willing creature. So if Resh wants to resist it, he can. I'm just letting you know that.
I feel like Uni might be the better choice. Uni's bloodied.
Yeah.
Resh was just downed and has 6 hit points. Uni probably also has about 6 hit points. I can't do them both. I'm
Fair
grabbing
enough.
Resh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just what I'm going with.
Okay. No.
But yeah, they're both in a bad way. Like I can't believe
Yeah.
either of them is alive after the attacks they've taken and stuff.
Yeah. Why are you
But
guys
yeah,
down there?
unfortunately, that does take Vin's action, and he's throwing his hand axes, so I can't really use a bonus action. You know what? I'm gonna use a bonus action to just punch this guy. How about that?
You're the one with an ability that drags one of your weapons back to like your feet, right?
I can. That's the telekinetic movement. Like I have to
Got
use
it.
my
You
action
used
to
it.
do
You
it.
used it for
I
Resh.
use it to move Resh instead.
Got it. I understand.
But I will attempt to bonus action unarmed strike the guy next to me.
18. I think you punched him in the
Yep.
face.
1 damage.
1 damage taken.
Just break his nose, man. It's hard to do anything when you can't see.
Is it? I think it might be plus my strength modifier. Yeah, that's it.
Illyrian
It's
and
4.
Uni are going, and Bumblebee will get opportunity attacks as the Drake moves back behind Sergeant Alvor.
Uh-oh. Go big or go home, kids.
Breath
20
weapon time, y'all.
25.
That
If it
hits.
has it.
8.
Okay.
Better we'll hit its special friend Bumblebee.
Illyrian, you qualify for sneak attack damage on that.
I do?
Yeah, it's a new round.
You have an ally within 5 feet of him when you hit him with your attack.
Oh! Alright.
Because you hit him before he moved, technically.
So I
All
did
right.
15 instead.
It does not get to use what I was going to use. It is dead.
Oh.
Nice save. Well done, Billy.
Sorry. apologize, Emily. My apologies, B. It was too dangerous to let live.
All right,
No worries.
Sergeant Halvor is going to make a check to climb up here because this is the only guy left that he knows about. Get around Resh and make a longsword attack. It's taking you so long with this one. Do you know how many we've killed?
Vin
Natural
just looks
20
and doesn't say anything. Hell yeah.
or
natural
24 plus. He does 41 damage on a single on a single swing.
For a
and
cultist that probably has
and
less than
kills
20 hit
this
points.
guy. No, he had 33 hit points.
Oh, okay,
What
okay.
is he saying?
He just
Huh? A
climbed
longsword.
up and
He gets
decapitated
2d10
him.
plus 4 on his longsword attack. He's had 2d10 plus 4 this whole time. I've just rolled shitty.
2d10 plus 4 for a longsword attack?
Look up the stats for the guard captain.
Yeah, that's not
Guard
uncommon
captain
for
gets
NPCs
2d10
to get
plus
some
4 on a
insane
longsword
damage.
attack. He gets plus 6 to hit. And he gets
Can
to
I
make
get
2
2d10?
attacks. He gets to make 2 This is an old, grizzled veteran, my friend, and he just fucking, what's taking you so
Oh,
long?
man.
And he swings sideways and takes this guy's head off his shoulders. That's kind of
Wish we're bringing
fucking
in
badass.
alive people.
And then you guys see it. It flies in and lands on the chimney.
Raggy.
All right. Well,
Yeah, look how
sorry,
nicely it looks
Resh.
clustered on the roof. Yeah, Resh.
Bite attack. A 20 definitely hits. For 16 damage, killing Resh again. And Resh automatically, because he went down, fails the Constitution save. And he is infected with Lockjaw if he gets back up for 1d4 days. 4 days. Or until it is cured. And he also takes 4 damage to his maximum dexterity.
Oh wow.
All right.
So instead of the rust monster, this is the tetanus monster. Got
And
it.
it's going to move in. It's going to make its second attack.
Is this against Vin or Halvor? It's against Vin.
Ooh, that's a natural 1. Vin and Halvor both get to make opportunity attacks. It was against Vin, sorry.
That's okay.
Alright, I don't have a weapon drawn, so I'm gonna unarmed strike it.
For
But
18.
can I add
18
one of my
hits?
psionic power dice to the damage?
Go ahead.
Nice. Okay, so that'll be 4 plus a d8. Hold on, let me mark the thing real quick so I don't forget. Alright. Thank you, Frankie. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, make that 11 damage.
Nice.
Awesome.
I just need Halvor to do another 40 damage.
Right? And he rolled a 3 for a 9, so he misses. And so I now need dex saving throws.
Hold on.
Oh
Question.
my gosh.
Because it's standing on the roof, and Uni and I, at the very least, are against the wall here.
Make your dex saving throw.
Okay.
Because this...
Did Vin avoid this somehow?
Yes.
Hot diggity.
So Resh is automatically going to fail.
Yeah.
This creature's breath weapon is called Vomit Scrap. The rust drake vomits forth a cone of rusted metal. Each creature in the area must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or take
Oh, good God.
5d8 slashing damage.
Bro, he's just throwing
Whoa.
shrapnel down upon yous.
Well, I rolled a 16, so.
So you pass, you'll take half. Oh, it's also 5d8 poison damage.
5d8 poison damage? Holy cow.
Oh, no,
Rust.
you only take the poison on the... No, it says half as
I'm-
much damage on a successful save.
Damn.
So, Uni fails. Resh automatically fails, failing 2 death saving throws. Uni is down.
Emily rolled a 6. She failed.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
This thing just put
Okay.
out so much damage.
Fucking Vin just like pulled Resh out of there, like, hell yeah, man, just for this creature to like perch next to him and like kill him.
Bumblebee, you
Right.
will take 22 damage. Anybody who passed will take half.
Okay.
And I need a Constitution saving throw if you failed.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I just rolled a 9.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Bumblebee, you are
Yeah.
infected with lockjaw for 2 days, or until the disease is cured. Your dexterity total is reduced by 2.
Good gracious.
Oof. That also reduces your armor class by 1.
Oh yeah, that does a lot of things to you.
But
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Crispin, you are up. The good news is you guys were able to get the riffraff out of there before the boss showed up.
Yeah.
Right?
What was the form of its breath? Was it fiery
If-
rust or just?
No, it vomits out
Scrap
just
metal.
scrap metal.
Oh my god. That's vile.
Okay, I'll bonus action hex to the rust streak and then I'll scorching ray it.
Okay.
Oh. Frankie. Sorry to interrupt. Emily was also concentrating on Dragon's Breath. She needs to make a Constitution check to
Yeah,
keep
that's
that
true.
spell up.
EC is half the damage taken or 10, whatever is more.
So it's 11. So you need to make another con set check. And you could blame JD for making you have to make it, Emily.
Sorry.
Wait, I still just okay. So for the dexterity, I'm still like trying to change everything on the board, on the character sheet.
I forget, how do you change the dex?
So, how much dexterity do I take off now?
Just 2
Oh, sorry, ignore
points.
that. Okay. Is that under modifier or just in general?
Yeah, if you put -2 in the modifier. Well, no. It wouldn't be -2 to your modifier because the modifier would be just -1 from whatever you had, most likely.
Also, is that your dex modifier the same as your constitution modifier?
Here, I can do this. Override score. Your score is now an 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did it for you. It's done.
Oh. Okay.
So go ahead and make a con save. Oh my
Guys, I'm just gonna
goodness.
step out of the battle. I can't
So
do
you
this.
forget your spell. Okay, go ahead and cast your Scorching Ray.
Which one?
You got.
Like-
This is
No,
this
this is Crispin now.
Okay.
We're just catching up.
Oh my
Oh!
goodness.
That's right. Drop this thing.
Yeah. Or not.
Well, that's not even half the damage. So
So that's 17, right, Frankie?
Yep.
Okay, I'll throw the next 3.
Hmm.
oh,
Okay, only one of them
There's
hit.
no hit.
17.
27?
27. Nice. All right. Bumblebee. Your turn. Or do you have any bonus actions that you'd like to use, Chris?
Can I try to climb up onto the opposing roof?
Yeah.
What check do I need to do?
Acrobatics check. DC 12.
Okay.
You got it.
Nice.
All right.
That was Bumblebee's turn.
So what does Lockjaw do? Like what? Like I can't move or
Unfortunately, as a spellcaster, you can't use any spells that have a vocal component.
Oh man.
You
For 2
can't
days?
talk right now for 2 days. Oh, that's gonna be driving Bumblebee nuts.
It probably will in the long run. It may
Subtle.
not have sunk in what's going on yet.
She has subtle, right?
You do have
She
subtle
does.
spell. If you use sorcery points, you can
still cast.
still cast yours.
How do I use this sorcery point?
If you go into
I
the
think it's just a
features side,
checkbox.
there should be a checkbox near your sorcery points. Does anybody have any spells that do acid damage for no particular reason?
No.
No?
I don't have any spells. Oh,
My
diggity.
Dragon's Breath allows me to choose acid.
Yes. Cast
Too
your
bad I have
bonus
Lockjaw
action.
right now.
Well, you can use
cast
a
it with
subtle spell.
Yeah.
Yep. If you
Okay,
burn that
use it what?
sorcery point, cast that,
Okay.
climb up there,
Okay. Oh,
use your
sorry.
action
Wait.
to blow the breath.
DM's gonna be like, oh, but you can't open your mouth because of the lockjaw.
I'm not
I
gonna
can
do.
get up here. Wait, can
Has
I get up?
anybody seen the season finale for The Boys?
Not
No.
yet. I haven't seen any of this current season.
I stopped watching
same
after
here.
2. Got too political for me.
It's you're not wrong there, but
So I want to tell you
They,
something. Go on, JD.
no, I just there is a character death in the final episode that seems apropos of what Emily is currently going through. So I'm just going to
You change your breath weapon to acid and force your jaw open, and that 14 damage becomes 28 damage.
nice.
Yay!
But is it dead?
No.
Ugh.
Is it bloody?
Not even bloodied yet. Uni's going to
Wait
make a
for
death
it.
saving throw.
Boo.
So wait. So she did
Natural
28.
20. Uni gets 2 successes. Ashik.
Natural 20 on a death save should bring him up with 1 hit point.
Oh,
right?
you're right. It's death. It's a natural
Death
1 that
a
counts as
fail.
2.
On a
Yep.
natural
So
1
Uni
is-
comes back up with 1 hit point, unconscious, stabilized.
Yay.
Bob, you did.
No, nat 20 they come up. There she's awake.
Yeah, she awakes with 1 hit point.
Right.
If
Well, you said she
just stabilize
thought-
would keep you at 0, you just don't have to make death saves anymore.
Right.
So yeah, she's up. Ashik,
All right.
you
I
saw
may
this
have
dragon swoop in and land on the other side of the roof. You don't have line of sight right now.
I do not have line of sight on the dragon, but that's okay. I may have used both of my second level spell slots for aid, but I can cast Misty Step once a day without a spell slot.
True.
Bonus action, Misty Step. Surprise, sucker.
There you go.
I now have it. I have it flanked with Vin. I have advantage. I have 2 attacks. Let's go.
I hate that I can't read your dice. 26 hits.
Me too. 26 hits. I am going to channel a level 1 smite into that.
Probably a good idea.
Yep. So base damage is 12. Max damage. And 2d8 for a level 1 smite is another 10.
Now it is bloodied.
Now it's bloodied? Great.
How much
All right.
damage did you do total, JD?
I just did 22 damage with that shot after Emily just did 28 with her breath weapon.
And I'm pretty sure that Bob did 27, right?
Oh, Frankie,
Something around
is it too late to roll hex die? I forgot.
Oh, go ahead.
Sweet.
77.
So go ahead and trot out your hex, Bob, right quick. I've got a second attack coming.
Just another 8.
Nice.
Every little bit. So
Come on.
here goes nothing. 24.
Hits.
All right, so there is base damage. Oh, only a 5 this time. Stink. But I am going to still go ahead and pack on another level 1 smite. And that is another 11. So 16 and 22 is 38 total.
Yep.
Pretty sure it's taken 101.
I am pretty sure I have its undivided attention at this point.
It has taken more than 101.
Oh. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, Halvor
Valerian,
missed
it is your turn.
Vin hit it for 12.
Oh, I don't remember what okay, fair enough. Yeah, I didn't count Vin's. Okay, there are so many people up here. I know what I'm gonna do. 1, 2,
It has taken
3.
112 damage.
Nice.
Ooh-wee.
I'm gonna fly here, and then take aim with my bow,
Okay.
which gives me advantage, right?
Yes.
You can't move and still take the steady aim
Oh.
action, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Got it. Okay. Nope. Fair enough. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot at it with my bow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That hits.
Good roll.
A 1 is not great. Where's my I'm guessing I don't get sneak attack with the bow.
You do because you have allies within 5 or within melee of it.
Got it. Okay. So
Another 7.
13 total. That roll was awful.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's all of my turn. Yeah.
Resh, who's down 2 death saves, is going to make the final death save. Maybe. You all watch as Resh's chest stops rising and falling. The death rattle ends, and Resh has passed away. Halvor roars. Vin, you're up.
All right. Vin is gonna draw a long sword and attack the Drake. Let's see here. There we are. Actions. Interesting. There it is. Sorry, just had to equip it. That's not good.
No, unfortunately.
That one's better.
That one's
way
better.
better.
I'm going to add a psionic strike onto this as well, so another D8 onto that. I'll roll real quick right here.
9 total.
Excuse me.
That's it for Vin.
Halvor.
Don't you have multi-attack?
I did my multi-attack. I attacked twice.
He missed
I missed the
sorry.
first time.
I missed the first one, yeah.
Oops, sorry.
No, it's all good.
Halvor roars out, swings his longsword in a large arc. 23 hits for 24 damage. Makes his second attack. Natural 20
Heck
No.
yeah.
for 24 plus 9 is the... Halvor sees and hears Resh pass away, and he is enraged, and he lifts his sword first over the left shoulder, swinging down and burying it between the neck and shoulder. He yanks it free, raises it over the right, and comes in from the other side and beheads this dragon, and it falls limp on the roof. And we are out of combat. And we'll pick up
Wait.
here next week, folks.
I have a thing
Please.
to do before the combat is over.
What is that?
The cultist coordinator should still be making death saves. I am going to rush back to his side, slap one point of lay on hands on him, and stabilize him.
Okay.
I don't want that fucker to die.
Oh,
Who you non-default him?
no, he didn't declare it. But I kept
I-
him alive because I was being nice because he didn't declare it this time. So I kept the token
I
there.
non-lethal the courier is the thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you have a member of House Drelev, and you have the cultist coordinator, and we go on the Stars and Wishes. Emily, why don't you open us up this week?
I like that there was a lot of stuff. Like, shout out to everyone for fighting and those who got good dice. I think JD got the most good rolls of us.
I don't know. Did I?
I
It doesn't
mean, you
feel like
had
it.
like several 20s in the beginning. So, um, I really liked a lot of that. There was a lot to do in this one.
Yeah.
I think wishes would be next time have better die
Yeah.
for everyone else. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. JD, you go next. Nick, you'll be afterwards. I can hear you guys. I'm just going to step away for a second.
Man, stars. Oh my gosh. Great session, Frankie. This thing has been a nail biter from top to bottom. Between the suspense going through the investigative process, going through the stone house, then moving to the spire, and then hitting the streets. Good lord. And the way we're all rolling, we're all lucky to be alive. Good grief. But yeah, fantastic session. And man, Sergeant Halvor is the MVP. I mean, swinging for the kill with a natural 20 with 4d10 damage for his natural 20. I mean, Billy, Bob, Emily, everybody just swinging for the fences and going crazy. The acid attack for the breath weapon, the natural 20 on the Eldritch Blast, the solid hits with the sneak attack, Billy. Vin with, being all over the place and keeping people tied down, if nothing else. You were having trouble hitting and doing any kind of big damage, but you were still in it and keeping people tied up. But you were scoring big successes on your saving throws when you needed them, and that was clutch too, I think everybody just played like crazy tonight. It was awesome.
Heck yeah.
Wishes. I mean, I wish I had been able to hit the thing a little harder, a little faster, But I got to it. I got to it as soon as I could after it landed on the roof. There was just nothing I could do to intervene and keep it from getting there,
Absolutely. Nick?
Yeah, just kind of starts to everybody, just a really fun game. We all got to shine a little bit, as a lot of us pointed out. Starts to you, Frankie, as well, for putting together the whole investigation and everything. That was really good. And wishes is that hopefully we didn't fuck things up too bad by getting into this whole combat and stuff like that. Not that I don't think it was unavoidable after a certain point, just based on like the things that had happened during the session. But hopefully on the other side of it we came out okay. And yeah, rip to Resh. Sorry about that, man. Oof, oof, oof,
Those
oof.
two had
Couldn't say 'em
11
all.
hit points. I'm surprised you kept them alive as long as you did, guys.
Trust me, trust me. So
Hey, we
one of
tried,
them
bro.
went
We
down. It is
tried
what it
hard.
is. But yeah, that's me. Stars and wishes. That's me.
Appreciate it. Bob?
Stars. Everyone, including Frankie, with Rish Union, Sergeant Halvor. But I did like how Nick went for that support save pool, even though it didn't exactly pan out for young Rish in the end. Wishes. Wish he had lived. I wish there had been some way a paladin could like bonus action lay on hands so he could have lived. But and well, I wish I had taken an opportunity to look up my family history when I had the chance back in the archives, but yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Billy, I think you're all that's left.
Yeah. Honestly, it stars to Resh for saving Uni, but it is what it is. Mm, I think I would just wish for us to be more perceptive next time.
Yeah, the
Oh my
perception rolls were shit tonight. That and the
We maybe just
investigation
open our eyes.
rolls.
Yeah. Maybe next time we should try playing with our eyes open.
Wow. Billy.
I mean, I'm included in the we, man.
Dude, there are starving children in Africa that need the shade you're throwing around so casually. Knock it off.
Right. For me, stars to Crispin for his witty one-liner. Always good for one of those a session. I enjoyed that. Vin for just committing to throwing motherfuckers off the roof, even though you could do
Yeah.
way more damage and all of that. You had a plan, and you stuck with it. I wanted to teach Emily tonight about creature vulnerabilities. So yes, I told her to use acid, but this was a lesson. In the future, I might not tell you that a creature is vulnerable to a certain type of damage, but what vulnerability does when a enemy, a monster, is vulnerable to a certain type of damage, that damage does double damage. So I wanted you to use acid and learn that you can do double the damage if that kind of creature is weak to it, and that's a mechanic of D&D. But there's also like creatures that are resistant to certain types of damage, which means like if you hit a red dragon with fire, it's not going to hurt them, that kind of thing. So this was teaching you that this creature is vulnerable to something. So if you can learn that a creature is vulnerable to something, you can do double the damage. But sometimes like things like that they don't exist. Like zombies, you would think hitting them with radiant holy magic would do double damage. It doesn't. It has no extra effect on a zombie. I learned that playing Curse of Strahd at Nick's table. Um, uh,
Yeah, radiant damage doesn't see a lot of critters that are vulnerable to it.
my wish is that I was able to prepare better for tonight. I felt like tonight was really sloppy. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, but I did not have nearly as much I'm when it comes to I'm not a very organized person in my everyday life. Like my space here is trashed. I lose things all the time. But when it comes to running games, I like to have like everything drawn out, every possible thing. And because I had computer trouble today, I wasn't able to prepare like I normally do. So I thought today was really sloppy, but I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. We only had one map like ready to go tonight. And I pride myself on the visual aid side, so I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. It was a really good session, good combat, dangerous combat. Resh and Uni were both. I wanted to put some stakes in the game, so I put some spongy people in there. That way, some people can die, and you realize that, it's a real world with real death, and if this was 21 years ago, somebody could just cast Revivify right now, and somebody next week, if you've got a revival spell, could cast it. There would just be serious consequences if you did that. That magic is not that it doesn't work. It is just illegal to do so. So, I wanted to put that temptation there in case anybody wanted to test just how good the Spire's leyline monitoring is. So, it's there. This is where we're going to pick up next week. You guys have a Noble Courier and the Cultist Coordinator captured and ready for interrogation. So it should be interesting next week. So can't wait to pick up here. You should be able to find that address now, I would think. You guys know it's 3 days from now, thanks to Crispin. And if you can just get the address, you'll be good to go. There's some other important stuff you guys picked up on tonight, too. I hope you guys were taking notes on the vein stuff and all of that stuff that you did. And Valeth was really helpful to you guys tonight. So, you got that going for you. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good week, a good weekend, and make sure that when you guys show up to the table next week, you're level 7.
Ooh, level up, huh?
Big fight.
Damn.
Big reward.
Big fight.
All right.
Are the attacks on my dexterity tonight permanent? Like, am I at 11?
No, it's
for
2
the rest of
days.
the-
No, it's 2 days,
okay, so it's with
or
the lock.
you have a paladin. I don't know if he has cure
Hi.
disease or not.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can lay on hands for 5 points and remove a disease.
Yep.
Done.
oh, Joey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go crazy if I can't talk.
Yeah, you're fine.
I say we leave her quiet. Every time she says something, I'm just gonna look over and waggle my eyebrows. Got something to say? No? Okay.
Wow.
I have a
That is
6-foot
cruel.
pole. I
That
will
is
use
cruel.
that.
Yeah, that
Really?
lockjaw disease. I was
No.
like, if I get Bumblebee with this, it could be funny because they can choose to leave her quiet for 2
Oh
days.
my
I
god.
feel like we'd get our feet
But-
stomped on us, the thing.
Why would we? No, I'm not doing that to her. Why would we do that?
Well, you are an abomination, but Ben and I are
Have a good
elves,
night,
and
stream.
we